Damn me and forgetting that I have to put my mic on. Good morning. Oh, and it wouldn't be my stream if it wasn't a little bit of scuff. Good morning. The weird kid. Hello. Good morning. Thank you for being here. You are early. I'm sorry. I thought I had my mic on. Today is going to be a really chill drawing stream. I got a nice little jazzy lo-fi radio from YouTube on the background, just to kind of you know, just to kind of soften up the mood, give it a little more pizzazz to the stream, since we usually have these streams pretty silent, especially when I'm concentrating on the drawing. Sometimes I hyper focus and then I go completely silent, so you know. But thank you for being here. Good morning. So we're gonna be drawing today. We're gonna have a little bit of a nice time drawing. I kind of fluffed up and had to do a really quick sketch. Not sketch, but like a skeletal base. Cause last night I was gonna set up for a drawing stream. You know, kind of set up the base sketch so that way I can focus more on detail and even probably even adding color, because usually that takes forever for me. And and I kind of hyper fixated last night on the picture I was originally gonna draw, and I almost finished it. So that's gonna be posted later today when I actually do finish it. So I'm not gonna complete it on stream. Besides, it was gonna be a present for a couple of VTuber friends of mine who are actually really good friends of mine, and I fluffed up on that, but I was able to wake up early enough and kind of start a base sketch so that I can continue sketching on stream, and you can see the absolute terrifying process of how I do art. I'm not a professional artist by any means. My art sucks. Lately I've been getting into you know what? No. Let me go into black space so we can actually start doing the art, and I'll explain from there, because it does warrant a little explanation. Hold on, let me just get my... I had to move everything over in order to have breakfast real quick. Doing a million things at once. This is the life of a VTuber. Hold on. Let's see. Backspace, please. There we go. Yay! We did it. We're here. Okay, so this is what I started. Just this kind of a base. This is a base drawing. This base drawing here, I kind of just started. I already finished my morning coffee, so now I just have a lot of water. Been really thirsty lately and very much craving caffeine. Don't know why. Normally I don't drink a lot of coffee, but this week I've just been drinking a lot of coffee, a lot of soda. Normally I don't drink a lot of coffee and soda, especially soda. I don't like soda very often, but lately I've been having the caffeine cravings. So I'm full of beans, and I'm ready. Yeah, okay. Usually my art is janky. Lately I've been kind of using art references and kind of working over that to kind of get an idea of how bodies work, because I don't know how bodies work. The human anatomy confuses me. But since I have this precursor base here, we're gonna just get right into it. So yeah, how are you doing? How are you doing today? The weird kid, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? I hope you are having a lovely and wonderful day. Oh, hold on, I gotta readjust my everything. Hold on. I gotta readjust my everything. Hold on. Alright, okay, everything has been readjusted. Nice, okay, so let's see. My idea for this particular picture is kind of doing like a little bit of an immersion break, or a reality break, just to draw myself and myself. The me and the person that is behind the me. You know? You're good? That's wonderful. I'm glad you're doing good today. I'm glad you're doing good today. The sketch is rough. The sketch is real rough. We're gonna get into it. Ah! Wait, what did I do? Oh no! Did not mean to do that. Hold on. There we go. Readjusted. Let's see. Where to start? Okay. Alright, so you're about to see the horrifying process of how I do my art. So sit back, relax, enjoy the fine tunes. Talk to me in chat if you want to. Just you can rant, ramble, whatever you want to do, as long as keep it PG. And yeah, let's go for it. My younger self and present self. Actually, I was gonna do the me and the person behind the me, if you understand what I mean. Like me, Kate the Noctis, and the person behind the camera of Kate the Noctis, if you know what I mean. A little bit of 2 parts of my whole self, I wanted to do a little bit something like that. I've wanted to do something like that for a little while, just because it's fun, and you guys can kind of get to meet me as the person behind the camera, outside of just, you kind of get an idea of who I am as a person, Yeah. Let's see. As while I am very much privy to my own privacy, I'm not opposed to kind of showing myself in certain ways. Like, the reason I stay behind the camera is more for my own personal comfort. I am someone riddled with anxiety. So putting myself in front of a camera is something that does absolutely cause me to have anxiety and stage fright, I guess. And I'm very self-conscious as a person. So I'm very self-conscious as a person. So for me, putting myself behind a camera, really, like putting myself behind like a VTube model character, really kind of helps me feel more comfortable in my own skin, I guess you could say. It really kind of puts perspective how I am as a person. No! What the hell did I just do? Oh no! Wait, why? No, open that. That was a previous sketch I was working on. That I was going to work on originally. That was a sketch I was going to work on originally, but I didn't like the posing too much. I didn't feel like doing a kind of pose like that. I wanted something more close up. Alright. You're gonna see a lot of rotating and futzing around with this picture, because that's how I tend to roll. Alright. Maybe I don't really show myself around people. It's not so much random people, because it was like, I don't know, I guess I just have this kind of inane stage fright, where I'm just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I have this inane stage fright where it's like, if I show my face, it's kind of just like, oh, it's just another person behind us. It's just another person on the screen, It's just, I don't want to just be another person behind the screen, even though I am technically another person behind the screen, but I want to show a part of myself that, I guess how I would like to see myself as an entertainer, I'm someone who's very much into cosplay, and originally, before I decided on VTubing, I wanted to be a streamer that did a lot of, like, different kind of cosplays. Not so much of specific, like, anime characters, but just kind of, like, my own kind of original character, if that makes sense. Just kind of like a part, like, just, like, be, like, different parts of myself, where I can just, get dressed up, be like just be like different characters of myself. But I found that to be really tedious to do, especially since I only have a specific time frame. Oh, you have to go, Weird Kid? That's fine. If you come, I'll be here when you come back, and probably have more progress done on the picture. But I'll see you soon. Thank you for stopping by. What was I saying? Right, I was saying that, I wanted to be a streamer. Originally, I wanted to be a regular YouTuber. Just kind of have, you know, record some videos, you know, edit them out. But I hate video editing. I actually really, really hate video editing. So I opted not to, you know, do that. Simply because I really do hate video editing, and hiring an editor is not something I can do. Because, I'm broke. I'm essentially a broke-ass bitch. So, instead, I opted to do live streaming. Plus, it helps me kind of become more mindful and aware of what I say, what I do. I do struggle sometimes with thinking before I say things. Because sometimes my brain works a lot faster than my mouth can catch up. And yeah, so I genuinely just want, I don't know, I also love the appeal of live streaming, being able to talk to other people, because sometimes I end up going silent when I'm hyperfixating or concentrating on things, and I'm someone that doesn't really like silence. Even when I'm on my normal days, I'm usually like talking, not talking to myself, like I'll talk to my cats. My cats are very chatty. They actually respond when I talk to them most of the time. So I'll chat with my cats. I'll chat with my homemates. I'm doing a little bit of an immersion break today because I want you guys to get to know me a little better as a person, rather than a character, you know. But you know, I have my housemates, my family that I take care of, that I help take care of. It's just the small things. I tend to keep to myself pretty often. Like, I don't like a lot of noise. I'm very much the type of person that has sensory issues when it comes to certain stimuli, like certain noises or certain stimuli. Like, I hate loud noises, but I can't stay in absolute silence because that gives me so much anxiety. That gives me so much anxiety to be like in a lot of silence. So, you know, oftentimes, especially if I'm doing like, especially when I'm streaming, I definitely have to keep talking. If I'm doing a sit down and chat stream, I have to talk. And when it comes to a point where I have nothing else to say, and I start getting uncomfortable, that's more of a reflection on myself as a person, rather than like, oh, I'm just, you know, I'm not. I feel like a bad streamer. I feel like a bad streamer when I do that, because it's like, oh, you know, I talk until I have nothing to say, and then I just leave, and I feel bad about that, because it's like, I'm not trying to just leave, you know. It's that I just run out of steam, and then I feel awkward and uncomfortable because I am an awkward and uncomfortable person most of the time. I'm very socially awkward. Like, I can talk, like, I am the type of person that can definitely make friends just talking online to people rather than being face to face. Not to say I don't have like real life friends, like face to face friends, but it's definitely one of those things where it's like, I just struggle with I've always struggled with talking like to people face to face. Being a VTuber kind of gives you that mask of, oh, I can just get away with, you know, talking to people without feeling super uncomfortable. Because it's just, because I don't know. It's something about my own self-esteem, I guess, that makes me feel uncomfortable when I'm talking to people. It's just, I've always had low self-esteem. I've always been the type of person that was always kind of bullied as a kid. So I struggle a lot with my own self-esteem. I always feel like what I do isn't really enough in terms of, like, I don't know, being entertaining, or being, I don't know if I'm entertaining or if I'm just annoying, I don't know. Unless, because people are polite, people are too polite to say, oh, you're super annoying. Not to say that everyone's like that. I've had people say, oh, just shut up, you're so annoying, you talk too much, you do this, you do that, and I'm just like, okay, and then I feel really guilty because then I don't want to feel like I'm annoying anybody, I just want to be able to talk. I kind of have a living situation where, everyone's busy. I work from home. I am one of those people that work from home. So I tend to be to myself quite a lot, and it gets lonely. It definitely gets lonely. It definitely gets lonely at times, So, but then it's also one of the situations where the people who I live with, they're also like very busy, and they get very tired, and I don't want to be that person to be like, oh, you just came home from work, now pay attention to me. Like, no. I don't know. It's very complicated, but if you know, you know. I just don't want to be a bother to anybody. I'm going on a whole tangent that is really not relevant to me, why I'm a VTuber. I'm a VTuber because I hate my face and I'm very shy. And I want to be able to entertain people and make new friends and kind of get out of my comfort zone with my social anxiety. And just kind of, develop as a person. I gotta just develop as a person. I don't know. I just want to be a better version of myself. Just trying to be a better version of myself. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not a very eloquent person. I struggle a lot with talking. You would probably think, oh my god, you're a VTuber. You should be good at talking. Ha! No. I'm not. I suck at talking. I just babble. I just babble what's on my brain until, like, I run out of steam. Because, like I said, I spend most of my days in quiet. And I'm okay with being in quiet. I like the quiet. And when I say quiet, I don't mean, like, absolute silence. I mean just, like, to myself, not really socializing. No, my friends are at work. They go to work, they go to school. They have their own lives, and I don't want to be the person to, like, interrupt their lives because I'm lonely. I know they probably be like, oh, but we don't mind, hang out with us, whatever, but it's like, at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to interrupt your lives. I don't want to be that person, This is a very thick eyebrow. I have thick eyebrows, actually, like, just bushy, unkempt brows. I've been lazy with my own personal grooming. Not lacking self-care, but just, like, the small things, like, shaping my eyebrows or doing my skincare consistently. She thick. She thick. Oh no. Madam, your eyebrows are a thickums. We need to fix that. That is very thick. I have thick brows, not that thick. Oh boy. Oh my. Goodness gracious. First off, we're gonna tilt her. Get tilted, yeah. Yeah, why not? There we go. Soften that expression up just a bit. But I'm not angry here. I'm not an angry person. I like to think that I'm not an angry person at all. I like to think I'm not a happy person, but someone who's very content with life. I feel like I'm content where I am. Do I wish I could change some things about my life? Yeah, of course. I mean, I think everyone does. But I don't hate my life, I'm in a position where I'm very fortunate to have a job that I like, um, friends that I absolutely adore, both in the VTuber community and in real life. Like, I love my friends. I'm the type of person that really loves their friends. I'm the type of person that really loves their friends. And I love my friends to death. They are some of the most wonderful people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing in my life. And both my VTuber friends and my real life friends. And I love them very much. They're wonderful people. I'm terrible at keeping in communication because, again, I'm not a very social person. I run out of steam fairly quickly, as in terms of socializing. So I sometimes I feel terrible about not being able to keep in contact with my friends all the time. But it doesn't mean I don't love them. I think about my friends all the time. I love my friends. They're some of the most wonderful people I've ever known in my life. And being part of the VTuber community, I've got to meet so many wonderful, amazing people. I keep getting to. Let me rephrase that. I keep getting to meet amazing and wonderful people. In the VTuber community because there's a lot of very lovely people there. And I struggle with being able to communicate and say, hey, what's up? Oh, this eyebrow is this eyebrow is giving me some trouble today. Holy crap. I struggle with being able to kind of just say, hey, what's up, you know? Like, I'll post on their posts, and I'll, like, comment in their stream chats when I can. But it's like, being able to sit down one-on-one sometimes and say, hey, what's up? It can be a bit of a struggle bus. Let's see how that looks. She's a big one. Whew. I may have to do some more maintenance. Okay. Actually, let me make it easier myself. Lasso this bad boy. Let's reshape. Yeah, okay. There we go. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I have some thick brows. I do. I have some thick brows. There we go. Okay. No. There we go. Okay. Alright. Sweet. I'm not futzing with it anymore. Nope. I'm gonna leave it just as it is. Let's get started on the other one. As if that one... This one gave me issues. You know what? Can I just copy? Yeah, I can absolutely copy and paste it. Copy paste. Great. So now I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna. Oh. Okay. Do that over here. Gonna invert it. Ha. Pog. Gonna do that. Gonna whoop. Oh. Gonna do that. Gonna do that. That, do that, do that, do that. Maybe do a little more of that. Do a little this, do a little that, do a little that, do a little this, do a little that. Like this. Tilt it just a little bit. Do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. Just trying to make it make sense. Hold on. Autumn is coming where I am, which I'm super happy about because I love autumn. That was doing an autosave. Just know that if it pauses anytime in between my if I pause randomly when I'm drawing, just know that it's just autosaves. It does an autosave thing where it just does the thing where it autosaves my progress so I don't lose too much of my own progress. which I like, which I appreciate, which I really, really appreciate that this does an autosave so that I don't lose progress, because there will be times where, young man, get down from there, get down, Booby, get down please, you know better than to jump on that stuff. I got you a cat tree, why don't you use that? Why don't you ever use the cat tree I got you? Booby has a terrible habit. Hold on, I gotta shift myself a little. Booby has a terrible habit of climbing on things, so I got him a cat tree. And I think it's still too new for him, because he's not climbing on the cat tree, he climbs on the furniture. And, well, normally I wouldn't care, because it's not like I have anything that's worth breaking. A lot of the knickknacks and paddywhacks that we have in my home are very fragile and very old. They come from another country, and my family would be very unhappy if those items were to be broken or damaged in any way. Which I would also be upset about, because they're lovely items that I've seen most of my life, not my whole life. And they were gifted, and these items were gifted to me originally when I had lived on my own for a while. But after moving back in with my family, and this is not Kind and Considerate speaking, this is the person behind Kind and Considerate, the real individual that exists beyond the immersion. I help my family out quite often, as one does when you love your family. I have an elderly family member who I help take care of, because they while they are not completely invalid, they do have health issues that require them to have a little extra help and care around the home. So of course I came back to help my family out, because that's what family does. So yeah, so it's been an experience. Let's see if I can get my nose ring. Yes, the person behind the veil has a nose ring. Sometimes when I get sniffly, it gets covered in snot, and it's absolutely the worst. It's absolutely the worst, but you know. Say lovey. Drawing circles is hard. There we go, we got an eyeball. Sweet. We got my eyeball. And I did it in the way I would normally do my eye makeup, which would be a small wing liner, a little bit of a wing liner, a little bit of mascara. Do I want to do that? No. I'll keep the eyelash like that. Very simple, very simple. For now. I can always edit it when I need to. And then I can do the same on the other side for K. This is me. This is K. Actually, while I'm here, let me get my other earrings in. I do have other earrings. I want to get my ears pierced again. That would be fun. Like get another one like right here, maybe. But I don't know. Because while I like getting like piercings, I used to have more facial piercings. Like I used to have lip piercings here and here. I don't have those anymore. I had an eyebrow piercing at one point here, but don't have that anymore. On my other ear, I have also earring. Can't really see. I have an ear cuff here as well. To keep. Wait, that's the right. That's the wrong ear where I have that ear cuff. I have that on this ear. Haha. So I can put it right here. Ah. Don't mind me. I can't tell the left from my right. I'm not smart. I'm not a smart person. I'm dumb as a bag of bricks. Oh, I'm not. Okay, I say that a lot. I make jokes about my one brain cell, but I don't think I'm stupid. I don't think I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I went to college. I'm a big smarty college girl. I went to 2 colleges, in fact. One for art and design that clearly worked out, and one for culinary because I love baking, and I wanted to learn how to be a baker, like professionally. Unfortunately, my health had other plans, and I cannot work in a kitchen anymore. While I thoroughly enjoyed doing so years ago, I can no longer do that because my health does not afford me to do that right now. I have a particular illness. It's an autoimmune disease. It's known as systemic lupus erythematosus, or more commonly known as lupus. It's an autoimmune disease where my white blood cells are very active, to the point where they can damage healthy tissues and healthy organs from their overactivity. Like, for example, joints or organs, like my brain or my liver. When I was younger, much younger than I am now, I was quite ill. I had gotten very, very ill after a time of tragedy in my family. And because of that illness, we didn't know what it was because lupus is a genetic illness. I do the thing where I like to cut my eyebrow like in half at times. Actually, I don't do it on this one. I do it on the other one. I do it on this one. Let me fix that. Yeah, do it on this one. Why? Because I can. I like the way it looks. Okay. Let's continue with case face now. I may actually, should I flip? I think I'm gonna flip the canvas because I do struggle with drawing eyes. Oh, everything's inverted. Everything's inverted. Okay, let's zoom out. Oof, everything looks terrible inverted. Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's gonna get cleaned up. It's fine. What was I saying? Oh, so yes, I have systemic lupus erythematosus, or lupus, as it's commonly known. When I was younger, I was essentially dying. No, I actually actively was dying. Through heavy amounts of stress in a time of tragedy. In my family, it seemed to have activated my lupus. Lupus doesn't normally develop or active. Lupus is one of those recessive genetic things that, from my understanding, I may not be right completely, but from my understanding, it's one of those genetic things where extreme stress can activate it. Other factors like just poor health in general can activate it. And I've always been sickly as a child. So as in my adolescence, I guess I could say my adolescence, because technically I was a teenager when this happened. I got very, very ill, and my family was very concerned because I was always sickly as a child. But to this extent, it was very alarming. I had lost an extreme amount of weight. I had these known as butterfly burns on my face, which are like these skin. Not, I don't want to say like they're burns, but they're like burns where on my T-zone area, like my nose, inner cheeks, and forehead were very badly burned, like from the sun. They were very red and very, very painful. It was like more like getting 3rd-degree burns on my face. It was that's how it felt. And I had lost an extreme amount of weight in a very short amount of time. I couldn't move. I was very weak. Everything was hurting me. I was developing jaundice, and I was in a really bad state. And then my brain essentially shut down. I was like, I can't think, I can barely see. I was in a bad way. So my darling mother, took me to the hospital, and the doctor gave me one look over, and she was like, "Nope, yep, that's lupus. We can run some tests, but I know the symptoms anywhere." And it's a severe case because, it's a severe case because she's, essentially everything's shutting down, which is not great, which isn't great to hear. It was a very scary time. I survived it though. And I'm well managed now. It was definitely a scary time. Not a fun time. Definitely not a fun time. You don't want to be told. You don't want to be told essentially that, oh yeah, you have this disease, and you're dying, in one sentence. That's absolutely scary. It's terrifying. Does that make sense? Does it make sense? Oh god. I'm really bad at this sort of thing. These kind of perspective-y things. I think I can get away with making it. Can I get away with making it bigger? No. It looks stupid. You know what? Let's just leave it like that. But yeah, so, chemotherapy helped greatly to kind of help basically restart my entire immune system. And then, of course, I got medicated. The medication helped greatly. My body was able to kind of bounce back from the brink of shutting down, and it was a rough journey. So due to my health condition, I can't do the things I've always wanted to do, which is very disheartening. Especially as someone who likes being active and creative, and I always love to be able to be mobile and do things. I used to be into sports, not like anything grandiose, but I would be like, my archery team in high school. I'd be playing softball or field hockey with friends or tennis. Those were things I enjoyed doing. I enjoyed doing those things very much, and not being able to do them as often as I would like. It's kind of heartbreaking, in a way, because it's like, oh, I was this person for a very long time, and now, I can't do the things that I love doing anymore, because it's just like my body will not. It comes with consequence. I have some seriously bad joint damage from when I had gotten severely ill. So being able to, I can go out and do the thing, but I definitely pay for it later. That is something I definitely pay for later. It's unfortunate, but it's the reality of life. I don't regret anything I do in my life. I'm happy I'm alive. I'm happy I'm able to be like, yeah, this is my life. This is me. This is that I exist. I'm here. And I'm happy for that. I'd rather, even if my mobility becomes limited and I can't do the things I used to love doing before, I'm more happy to be alive and still be here with all of you than not, And that's something I have to be thankful for every day. Like, a lot of people take that for granted, the kind of mentality of, you know, you know, being grateful to be alive. And I don't want to think about, like, oh, you should be grateful because other people have it worse than you. No. It's because that kind of mentality, I had to deal with that for a long time. And I always felt guilty about, complaining whenever I was in pain or feeling achy, because for a long time, it was more like, oh, you shouldn't, telling myself I shouldn't complain because I'm here, I'm alive, and I can still do things, and other people have it worse than me. But I would invalidate myself. I would heavily invalidate myself, and it was not a great way to think for a long while. I have to go get Booby off some furniture. Excuse me. Booby! Why are you being a bad boy today, Booby? Please get down. You're gonna break stuff. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. Do you want attention? Is that what you want from me today? You want attention? Meow. That's what you wanted, attention. Oh, goodness gracious. If you wanted attention, you could have just come sit on my lap, like you always like to do. You sit here with me on my lap, and we could have just hung out for a little bit. Alright, you always like to get my attention in the weirdest of ways when I'm doing stuff, especially when I'm streaming. You're such a naughty boy. I can't draw now because my sweet baby boy, this sweet chunky baby is on my arm now, and I can't draw with my left hand. Oh, you had a hair in your eye. Come here, let me see you. What's wrong with you, huh? Why are you being a bratty boy, huh? Why are you being a bratty boy? You sweet baby. Being a brat. Don't be a brat when mama's working. You're bratty when mama's working. You're bratty when mama's streaming. Why are you being such a brat for, huh? You're being a little butthead. You're being a little butthead. You little butthead, you know you have a chair right here next to a bed right next to Mama, and you could sit here with Mama and relax. I have a boy. He's a chunky boy. It's not like Booby is a small cat. He is a chunky, big boy. He could give a Maine Coon a run for the money. He's just a big cat, and him jumping on things is very nerve-wracking because he's clumsy. He's clumsy. He's broken a bottle before. We had like a decorative glass bottle on one of our shelving units, just for the aesthetic. And he knocked it down by jumping up, and there was glass everywhere, and it was a nightmare. And it was a nightmare, right? It was a nightmare. You got scared, and I had to make sure you didn't have to touch any glass because you got scared because you didn't think the bottle was gonna break. Do you want me to flip you over? Because your head is just hanging off my lap. Nope, you want to come down? Okay, go. There you go. Go in your bed. Go in your bed. No? Okay. I think he's petted out. Booby's such a bratty boy. He always wants his mama's attention. Even though I gave him attention, it's not like I don't give him attention. I'm home with him all the time. I pet him every day. He gets all the attention. Him and his sister. Beans and Boobies are just sweet babies. I love them very much. How do I do the inverting? Okay, that looks good. That does look good. That looks great. I love that. I love that very much. Yeah. But yeah, so that's that. I mean, I'm healthy, and I'm healthy now. I am kind of limited on what I can do. Sometimes, I can't really do much heavy lifting. I can't exert myself after a certain point. just because it becomes painful. Not so much that it's does damage, but chronic pain kind of comes hand in hand with my illness, and it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. What it is. That's all I can say about it. It is what it is. All I can say is that I'm grateful to be alive and healthy now. And cancel. Okay. And I'm very fortunate. I feel like I can say that I'm fortunate to still be able to function relatively normally. Not to say it isn't a struggle sometimes, it absolutely is. It can be very stressful to deal with this sort of thing. There are days where I lay in bed and I feel terrible. Not just physically, but like emotionally. Because I feel like a burden sometimes to the people around me. And I know it's terrible to say, but it is a feeling that I am trying to work on getting over, because I know that I'm very much loved and appreciated by my friends and my family. But it's very difficult when you're chronically ill. And those of you out there who are my friends who are chronically ill and feel the same way, you're not alone. It can be very stressful to kind of deal, I guess, with the feeling of being a burden, almost. Even though you're not a burden, no one is a burden here in this situation, you know? It is what it is. Like, you can't fault yourself for being ill. That's not something that's within your control, you know? Especially if you were born with a chronic illness, or you were born with an illness, or you developed an illness from whatever situation that you've in, or, you know, if you become ill or have any other kind of disability, that's not within your control, you know? It is what it is. Life happens, unfortunately, and life can suck so much when it comes to those sort of things. And it can get you down. It can really get a person down, because it's, you know, especially if you were, you know, an able-bodied individual, it can be tough mentally and emotionally. You know, you're not alone out there. I found that therapy helped out so much with kind of dealing with those really difficult emotions, I guess you could say. Because it's difficult emotions. It's difficult feelings of, I wish I wasn't like this, you know, or I wish things could have been different. You know, and wishing is all fine and dandy, but when you're faced with the reality of the situation, it's kind of just a matter of coping. It really is more of a matter of coping. Oops, too far away. It's really a matter of coping with how to deal, you know, coping with that kind of loss, I guess. It is very much like a loss of autonomy, a loss of mobility, a loss of that freedom that we have a bad habit of taking for granted as people, as able-bodied people, that, you know, you don't really think about until it's gone. And those of you who are able-bodied, you know, they don't have that limitation of chronic pain or lack of mobility or limited mobility. Really take the time to appreciate that, because it is very difficult when it's lost. When you lose it, I don't want to wish that on anybody. I would never want to wish a chronic illness, a loss of mobility, or anything like that on anybody. Not even my worst enemy, and that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot, because that can be very petty. But it's difficult when You go from being this one way to another. It is an adjustment. It is an absolute adjustment. Like for me, having dealt with the reality of having an illness that limits my mobility when I was such an active person is kind of like a kick to the gut. It really is. It really is like, kind of like, well, this is my life now moment. And it can be pretty heartbreaking especially when you're, like I said, you were somebody who was active, or had kind of like the world with your oyster kind of deal. It can be very, very difficult. But that doesn't mean it stops you from doing things. You can still, be one way and still have the world, to still have the world to, open to you. It's just, it's just one of those things where I really wish that the world was a bit more inclusive to people with this, like, limited mobility and disabilities and things like that. I guess that's my own wishful thinking, because the world still lacks. While the world develops in some places, it lacks in others, and it's the reality. It's kind of the reality of the world that we live in. And I wish things were a bit more accessible for people with disabilities, or make health. I live in America land, so I wish that healthcare was more widely available. More easily accessible especially for people who have difficulty with their income, because healthcare is very expensive. It shouldn't be, but it is, and that's kind of the reality of the world we live in. I wish America land would kind of catch up with the universal health care, like the rest of it, like a lot of other parts of the world, because healthcare is so important that it shouldn't be capitalized like monetarily. Like people need need their medications. People need proper healthcare. It shouldn't be free to like go to a doctor when they're feeling severely ill, and not have to worry about, will I be able to afford going to the hospital, or should I just let myself stay this way until I can't do it anymore? And that's an awful mentality, I think, for such a developed country that I live in. Like America's a very developed. It's a first world country. Come on, let's be honest. We have accessibility to all these. We have accessibility to all these amazing things, but the fact that it's still inaccessible to a lot of people in certain margins is very silly, in my opinion. I think it's so silly. Like why is this so? Why is something that's so widely available so limited? Like why put a limitation on that? I know it's corporate greed. I know it's all about the dollar bills. I understand that. But when does money overtake humanity? Why allow pieces of paper to undermine the value of human life in that way? It's so silly. In my opinion, it's silly. But then again, the world isn't perfect, and I understand that better than anybody. The world is not perfect, and you kind of have to take everything as it is. People work hard to try to make it so that the world is a bit more fair to everybody, but it's definitely one of those things that's going to take a very long time and may not happen in my lifetime. And I'm okay with that. I've come to peace with a lot of things that may or may not happen in my lifetime, including like personal goals and such. Kind of becoming sick and having to face, death, and people who have faced, life-threatening illnesses or moments, you learn to appreciate all the small things that you did before. You kind of also have to find a level of acceptance in the things you can't control in life. because driving yourself crazy and trying to do everything or change the world, it'll absolutely drive you bonkers. I'd rather just accept my lot in life as it is, and try to just be content with the life that I have, rather than try to strive for a perfect world for everybody. Because I am an activist. I like to think I'm an activist in a way of like people's rights and things, but I also know my own limitations as one individual. And everyone like to, and a lot of people like to say, "Oh, one person can change the world." Yes, but at the same time, change doesn't happen overnight. It's very much one of those things that takes a long time, if it ever happens at all. Do I want things to change? Absolutely. I would love to see a wonderful change in the world for the better, for, people's rights, especially people who are, especially for the people who struggle. Oops, that's the wrong layer. That's the wrong layer. Especially for people who struggle with these kind of things. Truck Race, hello! How are you today? Yes, it's an art stream. I am doing the art, my good friend in Flufel. I've been feeling particularly artsy lately, and I'm just waxing some personal philosophy, just because I just wanted to get you guys to get to know me as the person behind the VTuber model, rather than just as Kate and Octus. So I'm just babbling on about my personal stuff without revealing too much about myself. Just so that you guys can know me a little better as a person. I just just the small things, not anything scandalous or salacious. Just me. Why do I don't like this nose? Maybe we should do it more like that. There it is. That's what it was. I didn't like that. But yeah, Truck Race, how are you doing today? How are you? You lovely, lovely individual. How are you doing today? I hope you are having a lovely and wonderful day. I know I am. It is, oops, what am I doing? It is a gorgeous day. It is beautiful. The weather is nice and cool. The weather is becoming nice and cool, and I am loving it. I am loving it so very much. I am very much a autumn and winter person. I am very much an autumn and winter person, and I very much prefer having cooler weather than this hot, disgusting ickiness that we've been having so far. You know much about art? You don't have to know much about art to know that I suck at it, and I'm just having a good time sucking at art. You're doing good? That's wonderful. I'm doing great. Just feeling a little introspective today. Kind of just talking about myself, my illnesses, my kind of thoughts and philosophies about the world we live in. Wishing the world was a bit more of a fair place for people who are seen to be the minority, like people with chronic illnesses, disabled individuals. In a world where it's very much able's body-centric. Just those little thoughts, well wishes, things like that. Otherwise, I'm doing quite well, just kind of having a self-reflective, introspective kind of day where I'm just sitting here doodling, vibing to a little bit of autumn jazz. It's a very chill day, Yesterday we finished playing The Crooked Man, and that was a game that had me in different emotional directions, everywhere from goofy to very serious. It was one of those games where it's like, it kind of hits personally, even if you didn't experience something like the themes of that game, like loss and self-harm and things like that. It was a game that kind of, after I finished playing it, made me feel very introspective, made me feel very, had to really think about things for a while. You know, I called friends up, told them I cared about them and I loved them very much, and which worried some of my friends because they know that I love my friends know that I love them, but they're like, "Are you okay? Do you need help?" And I was like, "No, I played a game that had some heavy themes, and I just want to let you guys know I love you, and I'm okay, you know." But it was a fun time. It was a fun time all in all. I thoroughly enjoyed playing the Crooked Man. It was a good game. It had its moments where it actually scared me. It had its moments where I could just make a joke to lighten the mood. But it was really one of those games where I kind of had to sit down after a while and recover, I guess, because the themes of that game is very, very heavy. I don't regret playing it though. It was a fun time all around. No regrets. 10 out of 10 would play again because it's a really well written game. New desktop camera thingy looks great. Desktop camera thingy? What desktop camera thingy? Oh, my post-it note! Yes, I like putting little post-it notes. It's a thing that Creator and I ended up doing from when I was a young age. Whenever I was too upset to verbalize, I would just draw a face on a post-it note. So it would be one of those things where we would do that to each other all the time, or write very simple words. After a while, Creators started doing it often to kind of make fun of me. It was a fun little thing. It's a little well. Well, it's not more. It's more like like a happy face, like rather than or it. It's a little post-it note. My little post-it note. But yeah. But yeah, like I said, I was just feeling a little introspective today, just a little self-reflective, a little bit of philosophical thought that probably shouldn't come out of my mouth because my thoughts are my own, and they're not always, they're subjective to criticism, and I always welcome constructive criticism. You know, it can be very difficult in this day and age to have an opinion without the fear of criticism from others. We've developed into a day and age where any opinion is met with criticism or backlash, and I don't want anyone to think that my thoughts are solitary. My opinions and thoughts can always be subjected to change. Just like any other person's opinions, they are always subjected to change. Hair, oh god, I gotta draw the hair now. Hair is so difficult for me to draw. I don't even know how to draw my own hair. Oh, god. Like for the kid, not this. My model's hairstyle is simple. It kind of just goes like, pen would be nice. This is where art starts getting messy, and it's gonna look like crap until the end. Just trust the process. Trust the process. But yeah, Chuck Reese, tell me about your day. Tell me, how are you doing, friend? How are you doing today? Oh god. Yeah, it's just people are so quick to be defensive about opinions that they forget that people are entitled to their own thoughts and opinions, you know? Like, I'm not gonna like, your opinions are valid and they matter, but please don't make it so that mine are not, you know? People's personal opinions are not fact. They're always subjected to change, they're always subjected to move. Like, that's the beauty of being a human. Like your thoughts and feelings are always subjected to change. But people like to take their personal feelings and make it into a battle, like, oh, my pain is worse than your pain. And I'm like, it's not a contest. It's just do you, you know? Oh, I'm so glad you came to find my stream. Well, I hope you're having a lovely time here. I always want to try to make my streams, if they're not fun, if they have, my streams are either very fun or very chill. There's usually no in between. It's either chaotic fun or just chill and relaxing. These general kind of sit down and chat streams that I do, where either I sit down and just talk to you guys about my day or the plans I have for like my scheduling, or just generally sitting down and drawing and just having a decent time. Oh god, this is the ugly part of art. The ugly part of art is when yeah, because I know my ears would come from here. They'd come through here. They'd come through here. As I'm trying to feel my head. This is the ugly part of art. Just trust the process. Trust the process. Just trust the process. Just trust the process. Ah! It's awful. It's already awful. I hate it. Ah! It's okay. It's okay. It'll get better. It'll get better. It'll get better. Because I have a rather weird haircut, personally. Trust in the process. Don't trust the process too much. I don't even trust the process too much. My day is going fairly well. My day is going fairly well. Just kind of here, having a chill day. Really, like, not much I can say about it. It's just a very chill, kind of day. Just very chill. Just having a nice, grand old time. Alright, that makes sense for my current haircut, because I had straightened out my hair. So it feels like that. Cool. My hair is normally very curly, but I struggle with drawing curly hair on a normal basis. So I'm going to invert this picture. And oh, God, that's terrible. Okay. Oof. Alright, let's clean this up and try again, shall we? Oof. This is the one thing I like about digital art that I can't do with regular traditional paper and pencil art, is that I can't flip my canvas when I need to get a different perspective on things. You know, I can't invert it. So, it helps me get perspective on how I want to draw things. My day is going well. It's early in the morning. I am full of beans. I drank quite a bit of coffee, so I'm full of beans. My cats are misbehaving. Booby, can you please not scratch that chair? I really would appreciate. Don't make me, sir. I'm gonna get the spray bottle. I don't want to have to do that. Good shit. I have two cats, Beans and Booby. Beans is a good girl. Like, if you tell her no, not to do something, she listens. Booby, he's a sweet, loving boy, but he's a big troublemaker, and he don't listen. So I had to get a spray bottle of water to stop him from scratching on things and jumping on things that he's not supposed to. And he eats the spray bottle, so anytime I put it in my hand, anytime he sees it in my hand, he stops immediately what he's doing. Because he's just a bad boy. He's just a bad boy, but he's a good boy. He's a good bad boy. He's a troublemaker. Booby. He's also a very big cat, so that's why it's more concerning. Like, Beans is a small cat. She's, like, they're both the same age, but Beans is very small. She's a petite little thing. Booby's a chungus. He's a chunky boy, and very clumsy. It's nice to have pets, yes. I've always had pets. I've always had cats. I'm very much a cat person. I've always had cats. So So for me, having cats in my home now is very nice. So that would be the tendrils that's lined to the side of my head. Have that here. That's right here. My ears can go here. The rest of my hair can come down like that. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. But I love my cats very, very much. They, as much as they're little troublemakers, they bring me so much joy. It's nice to have a pet. If you don't have a pet, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm showing off my pets. Quick question: if you couldn't have a cat for a pet, what other animal would you choose? I like dogs. I also like hamsters. If I couldn't have a cat for a pet, I probably would have like some kind of rodent, or like a chinchilla, or a hamster, or I like dogs, but due to my own limited mobility, I can't really take care of a dog the way it needs to be taken care of, which makes me feel terrible to say, but it's kind of the reality of the situation. But I don't know. That or I get like a snake or something. I love snakes. Snakes are pretty cool. I don't know. That is a good question. I've always had cats, so for me thinking about not having cats makes me feel, well, sad because I love cats, but I don't think I can imagine my life having any other pet. Like dogs, maybe, if it was healthier. Hamster or doge? I probably would get a hamster. I'll probably get a hamster because they're cute. They're cute little guys. A hamster or a pet rat or a pet snake or a chinchilla. I would love a chinchilla. Chinchillas, they look so soft. They're so cute. Ugh. And if I was gonna get a rodent, why not go whole hog and get a big chungus of a rodent? It would be cool. Alright, let me go into layer 3 and start erasing some of these guidelines. Kind of start making sense of everything. Okay, I just erased my whole shoulder. Alright, did it again, but you know what? That's fine. We'll fix that later. It's fine. Trusting the process. Slowly trusting the process. I erased my ear. Damn it! Not erase my ear, please and thank you. Gotta love me some autumny jazz. Alright, trying not to erase too much. These guidelines can go though. I think. Yep, that looks passable. Yes. Yes, Bubby! I don't know if you can hear Bubby meowing in the background. Diagonally spinning rat or Taco Bell dog? Diagonally spinning rat. Bubby! Where are you, Bubby? Bubby! Come here, sweet boy. Big fat boy. Taco Bell dog. I haven't thought about the Taco Bell dog in forever. You get a Taco Bell. That's an old commercial. That's an old commercial. Makes me feel old. Hi, Booby. Sorry, I'm scratching Booby's butt right now. That's why I'm pausing. Booby. Sweet baby, what's wrong? You want mama's attention? And you do this every time I stream. If I don't give you attention, you act up. until I have to manhandle you, which makes me feel bad because I know you don't like it. You good now? You chill? Good, he's chill. Booby's such an attention hog. He always wants my attention. And I always give him my attention, but it's like, sometimes it's like, Booby, you want my attention at the worst possible times. Gonna drink my cats? Did I read that right? That's weird. I mean, my cats are not edible in any sense of the word. I mean, they are. You can definitely eat a cat, but I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend eating a cat. Because that would make me cry. Because I love cats. I don't want to cry if you eat a cat. But please, do not refrain from eating cats in my presence. Thank you. Alright, it's starting to look good? Question mark? I speak Spanish badly. I can speak Spanish okay. Puedo hablar español, pero no puedo leer bien. I can't read it well. Taking my cats? No. You can't take my cats. You can't take my cats. You can pet my cats, you have full permission to, but you can't take my cats. My cats are very friendly and they like being petted. But you cannot take my cats. I refuse. Absolute refusal. You cannot take my cats. Full denial. My cats are my own and you cannot take them. Listen, Spanish is not my strong suit. I didn't grow up speaking it well. I didn't grow up speaking Spanish, so I get my verbs and nouns and stuff mixed up. It's okay. You don't have to, I can barely read Spanish or write it. So you're fine. You're absolutely fine. We're in the same boat here. You're good. My ability to translate what's being said is very limited. The kiddos, you can play with them, but you cannot keep them. They are my babies, and I love them very much. You're gonna be turning 2 years old next month. I'm actually, my brain is blown by that. Like, oh my god, 2 years already. It's been 2 years since I've got my kitties, and I love them very much. And I love them very, very much. And I can't believe it's going to be 2 years already that I've had my sweet babies in my life. And I feel very blessed. I feel very blessed that I've had my sweet babies for 2 years. 2 lovely and wonderful years. They are silly cats. They have a lot of personality, so it's never a dull moment with them. Well, it is anime. I try to draw anime well. It's kind of like a weird dual self-portrait of me and me, the two sides of myself, the real world me, and then the VTuber me, I guess you could say. The two sides of me that make up what you see right in front of you today. The Kind and Considerate that I am. Just trying to. Why don't I rotate the canvas? I forget that I can do that. I am derpy. So it's kind of like a weird self-portrait of this is me, but this is also me. You know what I mean? You kind of get to see the two sides of me that most people don't get to see very often. You know, what you see is Kind and Considerate. That's me. That is who I am. But at the same time, there's a person behind Kind and Considerate that exists in the quote-unquote real world, and I also want to show that part of myself as well. It's like I said, I feel very introspective today, so I wanted to kind of reflect that in the art that I'm doing today. Baby. Yeah, I caught you. No. Baby. No. Get down. Get down. Get down. Good boy. Get down. I keep a spray bottle handy because of him. I will spray you. I know you don't like it. It does him no harm because it's just water, but he doesn't like it. He doesn't like water. So, yep, get in your little hammock. Yeah, I have a little hammock thing that's right next to me. Sit in your hammock and chill, okay, puppy? I love you, but chill. You need to chill out. You need to chill out. That's a good boy. Here, let me pull you closer to Mama. Come closer to Mama, huh? Let me shift my chair real quick. Good? You done being a bad boy? Is this my first time at drawing anime style? No, I draw anime style on and off for years. I'm just getting back into it because I've been feeling very artsy fartsy lately. I'm the type of person that likes to do a lot of crafting and like art projects. So I'll do like watercolor painting, I'll crochet, I'll do sculptures, like out of clay or whatever. I'm very much a hands-on type of textile person. So for me, I'll sew, I'll embroider. I'm someone who's like, I very much am a person who likes working with their hands. And for me, drawing is one of those things that I can do anywhere and draw anytime. Sorry, I'm giving Booby his attention. I'm giving him pets until he falls asleep, which is pretty soon because his head's already starting to get heavy. I'm the type of person that really likes to do stuff with their hands. So for me, drawing is one of those things I started off doing forever ago and just continued with it since, and on and off. I don't draw as often as I like to, but lately I've been very, very much into I want to draw. Very much into a drawing kind of state where I want to just draw all the time. So, last creativity. Listen, don't say that about yourself. I believe every person has the ability to be creative. Everyone has the ability to be creative. I don't believe for a second that there's no one person that can't be creative. Creativity is subjective. Like, I believe that every person has the ability to be creative in their own way. Every person's ability to create is different. Whether it's through words or through textiles or through, paint or through clay or through whatever. Every person's ability to create is reflective on the kind of person that they are. And it doesn't make it any less valid the way you create. When you create the way you feel you can express yourself. And that for me is what's important. The ability to express yourself in a way that, is reflective on who you are as a person. Everybody has the ability to create. You may not be a talented writer, but you could be a very good, painter, or, you may not be great with, like, images, but you can be great with words. You gotta head out? That's alright. I stream 4 days out of the week. So if you want, please subscribe so that way you can catch up more streams. I usually do this. I do reading streams. I do games. We do a little bit of everything here. So if you want to come back to, I'll be streaming for another, hour or so. So if you can make it, that'd be great. But if not, subscribe and I'll be doing more streams again. So I would love to see you, Trackers. I would love to see you to come back again. But have a wonderful rest of your day and take care. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for being here. But yeah, just introspective days. Everybody has the ability to create. I have friends that are like, oh, I can't be as talented as you. I was like, I'm not talented. This is all practice. Oh, oops, I heavy-handed that. This is all practice. No one gets this good naturally. It's all practice. I practice a lot. I practice a lot in my drawings. You know, I'm not naturally good. I'm not naturally good at art. I just practice a lot. I didn't feel like that was necessary, but I did the thing anyway. Oh well. Nah, you know what? I am going to erase everything I just did and just not have my hair as dark as night. My hair isn't as dark as night anyway. Oh, too much. Cool. Blink. What was I gonna do? Ugh. Okay. Let's see what I'm doing here. How bad is it? It's not terrible. Let's go. I am missing one key component though. And ow, that is glasses. Both myself in real life and my VTuber self wears glasses. And lo and behold, they're both round frames. I'm actually going to put this on a separate layer and then merge it because... Saving? Auto-saving? Cool. Don't trust myself to... Whoa, that's ovally. I don't want an ovally. I want them round. Okay. This just makes things easier for me. Move. Let's make them a little bigger. I do have big glasses. I'm a big head person with big glasses. Yeah, okay. Copy paste. Yes. Move it on over, Chief. And shrink it down. Shrink it down just a little bit more. That looks silly. That looks better. Can I do it like that? Oh, I can. I do just like that. Oh, I can do just like that. Yes. Give me a gib. Haha, thank God for not perfect circles. Perfection doesn't exist. Perfection is an illusion. And I am not a perfectionist by any means. So for me, this is perfectly fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Can I whoop it around? I can whoop it around. And that would probably look a lot better. It does look a lot better. Oh! I love art! I love art. Gives me an excuse to not be perfect. I don't believe in perfection. That's one of the things about me. I don't believe in perfection. Like, people are like, oh, you know, I want to do something to make sure it looks perfect. No, like, perfection isn't real. Perfection is a lie. It's an illusion. It ain't real. Why would you want perfection when it doesn't exist? You know, and I mean, like, that might be sacrilegious to say, but it's true. Perfection isn't real. It's a lie. It's an illusion we tell ourselves to make us feel better about ourselves, about things being right. You know, and I think we all need to, like, people need to accept that perfection isn't a real thing, and that, you know, it's okay not to be perfect. Perfection's overrated in my opinion. Like, struggle so hard to get it right, and it's just one of those things for me. It's like, how you want perfection, but perfection is subjective. For me, perfection is subjective. I don't believe that perfection is a real thing. I just think that people should be happy with their own. I think people should learn to be happy with their own progress. You know, things are always subjected to improve and stuff like that. So always wanting to be perfect. It's unrealistic. I think, you know. Perfection is unrealistic to me. I just think that it's okay not to be perfect. It is okay not to be perfect. Perfection is an illusion. It's a lie we tell ourselves to give ourselves a stopping point, I think, when it comes to certain progresses. Like, you limit yourself, you know? It's like a limiter for yourself. Like, I don't like putting limitations on myself. Like, when it comes to certain things. I know that I do have limitations. I'm not going to pretend that I don't. But I don't want to have to put limitations on everything that I do by saying, oh, it's perfect, I should stop. There's always room for improvement, you know? I think that's the beautiful thing about being human. That there's always room for improvement. There's always room to grow and to continue learning and to, you know, like I said, not strive, just strive to be better than what you can do now, you know? If you think, oh, I'm perfectly fine where I am now, push yourself a little more, you know? Humans have this amazing ability. We as humans have an amazing ability to continue to create, to continue to expand our abilities when we push ourselves. And I think it's amazing, you know? Someone who can barely draw an eyeball, you know, give them 2 years to practice and they will make the most beautiful, detailed, photorealistic eyeball ever. But just because they practiced. And it's amazing how so much practice can go. And they can probably do it even further beyond, you know? I'm practicing here now by drawing art. You know, people are going to be like, oh, you know, you're drawing pretty well. I have come a long way from the terrifying chibis I used to draw from middle school. And when I say terrifying, I mean, oof. Oh, those things, looking into the eyes of those things could take out your soul. I had burnt those sketchbooks because those chibis of mine actually terrified me. Like, I wish that was a joke. It's not. Like, I'm laughing. It's not a joke. Those things were terrifying to look at. But if I was to compare it to the art I can do now, no, never in my wildest dreams did I think I could be as good as I am now. And I'm going to continue to practice so I can get even better because, honestly, this doesn't feel like the best that I can do. To me. I feel like I can do better, and I would like to be able to do better. You know, but that's just me. I think as people we all have the right to practice at our own pace to improve to the point of our own satisfactory. And that's the thing, to our own satisfactory. You know, a lot of people want to keep going until they can't go anymore, and that's fine and dandy. But at the same time, I feel like it's a bit much. You know. You know, be like, I'm sad. They like, it's like saying I'm happy with how this looks, but it can be better. And I'm like, yeah, but at the same time, are you happy with how it is? You know, is this where you feel the most comfortable being at in terms of your progress? You know, there's always room to continue, but you know, to improve just for the sake of constantly improving without you know, appreciating where you are now, it's kind of like having an empty victory, you know? It's like you should always improve yourself to want to challenge yourself, not because you know you can be better. I think there's a lot of pressure nowadays, especially for like kids, to always want to do better than what they can do. And while that's perfectly fine to always want to do better, it can be a lot of pressure to somebody who, you know, feels like they do have a limitation. Or feels like, you know, this is as good as they're going to get for right now until they either practice more or you know, like, it's like there's a lot of pressure nowadays, especially for the young people, to always be better and do better than their abilities, the abilities that they are now. Like expecting a 5-year-old to be able to be good at calculus, you know? It's like, oh, you're good at multiplication and you get stuff like that, but you can do better. And I know that's a very silly comparison because, you know, 5-year-olds barely even know math, but it's the context of it all. It's like you know, it's this constant need of wanting to improve and put that pressure on improving, especially if you have like helicopter parents or tiger parents. That kind of pressure is very stressful. Like, hello? Oh, there we go. That kind of pressure can be very stressful. And it can be counterintuitive to wanting to improve, you know? Also, this kind of self-depreciation or, you know, this constant feeling of comparing and contrasting to other creators. detrimental as well. I feel like you shouldn't compare yourself to somebody else's progress. You know, especially, oh my god, I've had this happen to me before, where it's like, oh, you know, your cousin, your sibling, you know, is already doing this at your age. Why aren't you? It's like, no, don't compare. Don't compare yourself, and don't have others compare you to the progress of others. Every person's progress is different. Every person's ability to learn is different. Every person's ability to, you know, do things is different. Just because little Billy over there is able to do calculus on his toes doesn't mean that you should be at his standard, you know? Every person's abilities, every person's growth is different. Every person's ability to do things is different. Every person's learning curve is different. You know, all people learn at different rates in different ways. So, you know, and I know, especially if you're a student and you're like one of those competitive students who wants to be at the top of their class. I was that kind of student. As a kid. Let me tell you, it sucked. It sucked so much. I was that kind of student as a kid. Very much the I want to be at the top of my class kind of student. And you know, anytime I come home with less than an A or a B, I would be bummed. But it's really a matter of mastering your own ability, you know? I feel like there's too much pressure on people to be perfect or to be ever improving. And while it isn't human nature to always want to improve and do better, I think people tend to forget that we're all human with our own limitations and, you know, our own rate of growth, you know? I can't tell you how many times I've heard, oh, you know, you're at this age, you should be able to do this already. And I'm like, age has nothing to do with my learning curve, you know? It really is all a matter of my own personal growth. Every person has a right to grow at their own rate, at their own pace. And anyone who tells you otherwise is wrong. It's absolutely wrong. Your rate of growth does not take away your worth as a human being. It really doesn't. You know, anyone that says, oh, you know, it's that and the third is wrong. You know, you're a person. You grow at your own rate. And you're worthy of all good things despite your own rate of growth, because every person is different. Every person grows different. Every person learns different. Every person is different. So, you know, it's all subjective. And in my mind, it's all subjective. You know, you learn as you grow, and you grow as you learn, and we never stop learning or never stop growing, so go at your own pace, you know. It's one of the things I hate about, like, public schooling, the schooling system, that everyone has the same curriculum, the same forced rate of growth, and it can be very, and while it can be detrimental to some, it can be challenging for others, you know, and it can be, once again, one of those things that can be very stressful for people who are learning and growing. I forgot to give Kay glasses. That's my oopsie poopsie, because Kay also wears glasses. Whoop. There we go. Oh, yes, that can stay right there. Lasso this. Oops, I did not like that lasso. Lasso this bad boy. Yes. Scoot it over. Shrink it down just a tiny. Shrink it down just a tiny bit. Excuse me, I did not mean to just completely inhale like that in front of my mic. I have a terrible case of the sniffles. And I am quite sniffly. I'm going to do whoop, whoop. Just do it like that. That's fine. because I'm going to, whoops, I don't need to do that. Okay, now, get that lovely eraser tool, erase that, erase all that. That doesn't need to be here, we don't need all that, we just need a hint of the glasses. Right there. I can just darken that up right there. Sweet. I can just go like that. Yep. Sweet. Okay. Poggers. Poggy boggers. And I can just kind of do that here. Get one of those little bridge pinchy thingies. Because Kay does not have human ears. I don't have human ears. Unlike my human Sona, I don't have human ears. No, I see some VTubers who have animal ears and human ears, and I'm like, you have 4 ears. Well, how can you not go crazy with that sensory overload? I would absolutely go crazy. I'd be like, that's too much sound, too many ways to hear. And while not having human ears can be kind of a detriment, I also enjoy not having them. I enjoy having one set of ears. And I like my cat ears. And yeah, it gets annoying when I want to listen to music and I can't because I don't have headphones that fit my ears perfectly. Or when I take a shower and I have to wear these special earplugs so I don't get water in my ears. Or if I want to go take a bath and dunk my head under water, I can't do that either. Because then water gets in my ears and it's really annoying. Like, does anyone else get water in their ears and it's super annoying? I hate getting water in my ears, and it happens a lot. So I have to wear like special earplugs that creator made for me so that I don't get water in my ears and go straight through my sinus cavities. Oh, water going through my sinus cavity is the worst. The burning sensation makes me so uncomfortable. It is like a burning sensation because the water burns in a weird way. Good enough. Trusting the process, not striving for perfection. Good enough. Alright. Layer 6. Let's go. Let's start drawing. I can't draw ruffles to save my life, so I have ruffles on my sweater. But if you've seen some of my artworks, I don't draw the ruffles because I don't particularly like the way I draw ruffles. Okay, yeah. Not. That's gonna have to. Excuse me. Oh my god. With autumn coming in, my allergies have been acting up like crazy. And it's driving me nuts. It's driving me bonkers. That's gonna have to be my ruffles. I don't know how to draw ruffles, okay? Don't know how to draw ruffles. That's how my ruffles are gonna have to look. They look awful. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. My sweater has these. Oops. Nope. My sweater has like these. Kind of like that. Kind of have these. My sweater sleeves are a little on the not billowy, but they're a little baggy. They do this weird thing where they kind of cut off halfway and have these ribbons that attach to them. Yes, I'm drawing outside the lines. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'll just put the hint of the other ribbon right here. Because I tend to have like this big bow on my arms, but I'm not gonna do all that because I'm lazy and I don't want to. So I don't want to do all that. And I have a hood, so I can actually kind of... so how do I draw a hood? Draw a blob shape, and kind of do that, I guess. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm just roughing out shapes. It is what it is, okay? I don't know how to draw, okay? I don't know perspectives. It is what it is. As for this lovely individual, what am I gonna draw for myself? Usually just wear tank tops and t-shirts. I could do that. I could wear... just, see, if that's my neck here, then I can put a collar, like right here, for like a collared shirt. I usually have collared shirts that I keep open as well. Can't really, you won't be able to really see the collar, but it's fine. Collared shirts, okay, it's fine. It is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. There's my shoulder here. Yeah, good enough. So let's get to racing. How do you guys like the jazz? I'm quite enjoying this little bit of jazz that we have going on here. It's very, very jazzy, very relaxing. I find it very relaxing, at least. Most people I know wouldn't find it relaxing because they're like, oh, jazz for old people. Well, I'm not old. I won't preface by that right now by saying I'm not old. I'm just not young. I'm not old. I like all sorts of music. I'm very much a musical buff. Very much someone that enjoys all kinds of music. I like jazz when I want to be more mellow. You know, have a more mellow and chill time. I like, jazz is so, I like jazz. For a nice mellow time, I enjoy having a little bit of jazz, a little something jazzy to kind of spice up the day. Let's see. Oh no! Wrong layer! Wrong layer! Oh no, I didn't want to erase that. My little border here, we don't want to erase the border. We want to just keep that right where it is. Yeah, okay. Let's clean up these lines. Come on now, children, let's clean up these lines. We don't want a mess. We gotta make it make sense. Okay. I think this is going very well. Alright. I'm gonna draw a line here. I'm gonna rotate. There we go. There we go. That works. Darken these lines up. Oh, that's a lot of pressure, but you know, it's fine. We're still cleaning up lines, it's all good. Still cleaning up lines, it's all good, it's fine. It's fine, we're fine, we're fine, it's fine, we're fine. I need to give myself a moment to stretch. Oh, my back. Kakor! Hi! Hi, Catcar. So nice to see you. It's so nice to see you. Yes, I am doing art today. How are you, my friend? My friend in Floofel, how are you doing today? We are doing some art. I felt a little artsy-fartsy today, so I'm going to do a little bit of art. It's not great by any means, but then again, I'm not one for perfection. Just having a grand old time. How are you doing today? It's a beautiful day. I hope you are doing very well. I hope you are enjoying your day. I'm just having a nice little chill time. Oh, and thank you for saying my art is cute. I try. Just doing a little, I guess you could say dual self-portrait. Drawing both sides of myself. So the side that everyone sees and the side that no one sees. I realized I forgot my birthmark. Right there. And I also have one right here as well. Life imitates art, I guess. That's super thick. They're not that thick. Why? There we go. I have one right here. There we go. Aha. Life imitating art. Or art imitating life, whichever one of those things that it is. There we go. Thank you. I appreciate that you say my art is great. It means a lot to me. Practice! Practice! I believe in you, Catcar. I believe that you can do it. It's all practice. I was just talking about that earlier. That, you know, everybody has the ability to make amazing art, but it's just a matter of practice, you know? I think everybody has the ability to make some amazing pieces of art. I think everybody has the ability to be creative, whether it's like through writing or through art or whatever. I think it's just a matter of practice and, you know, always finding a way to improve. Like, if you've seen any of my previous art streams, you know that I don't draw this good on a normal basis. I've taken to looking up art references and kind of going from there and practicing with the art references. I kind of cheated a little bit today and pre-drew the skeleton before the stream. The base, not the skeleton, I say the skeleton, but it's more like the base of the drawing that you see here before stream because I felt self-conscious about the process of how I normally draw. But, you know, if you want to improve, look up references. Like I typed in anime pose references on Google, and then, you know, go to Google Images and stuff, and you kind of can take that from there and kind of learn how to draw from there, and, you know, you look up references and you kind of practice. You know, it's all practice. I believe in you. I think you can do it. You know, I believe in you. You can do it. Anytime. I believe in you. I'm sure you're gonna make amazing art. You know, there's always room for improvement. Never be afraid of improving and practicing. That's how people learn. That's how people learn. Draw this thing in my t-shirt down. I'm gonna draw my neck down this way. It's going this way, but I don't like that it looks that way. I did it on the wrong layer. Like me, I'm not good at digital art. Like, this is something I've been practicing with for a little while now. So it is really a matter of if practice makes perfect. But perfection isn't real, so don't strive for perfection. Just do your best. Do your best. You know, that's all anybody can ask for, is doing your best. I do believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. You got this. You know? Just take your time. We as people tend to be our own worst critics, so just take your time, you know. And yeah, and if drawing isn't your forte, that's perfectly okay. Not everybody can be like artsy fartsy like that. People are able to be creative in many different. That's the beautiful thing about being a person, you know. People have the ability to be creative in so many different ways. You know, and I think that's a beautiful thing. I think it's a beautiful thing. And I believe that you got that, though. You know. Harsher lines. these harsher lines so that when I color this in, it isn't super scraggly. Right now I'm just doing some line cleanup, just kind of trying to make things make a little more sense, make some lines make more sense. Make it make sense. That's what I'm doing. I'm making it make sense. I do believe in you. I believe that you got this, though. You got this. I drew the hoodie, but the hair is now inside the hoodie, which I didn't want. Crap. Alright. Layer by layer. Is that the hairline? Oh, it's the eye layer. Nope, that's not it. That's 5. Okay. Layer 5. Let's see, eraser tool. Oh, that looks terrible. There we go. Let me erase that, and let me... There we go. Why not? Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's do it like that, because why not? Making it make sense. Even though it doesn't, but you know what? It's fine, because I don't want this to be perfect anyway. What is perfection? What is perfection but the pressure to put upon ourselves to do better? No, the pressure to put ourselves to do an impossible goal. Perfection isn't real. Perfection isn't real. Like, don't let people tell you to be perfect. Perfection ain't real. Perfection is an illusion. You are exactly as you need to be, and your improvement is your ability to improve is all your own. Don't let anyone ever put the pressure on you to be perfect, because perfection is a lie. It ain't real. It's not real. You do what you perfection is subjective. How you want, how you feel was perfection is subjective. Wherever you feel is your most comfortable space to be in is what perfection is. I hate when people are like, you gotta be perfect. Perfect by whose definition? Mine or yours? Because I think I'm doing just fine as I am. And if you feel like I'm not, that's on you, you know? I feel like I'm reiterating a lot of points I've spoken about earlier. And that's fine. I feel chatty today. Why not? Let me blabber on like a maniac. I like this jazzy radio. I might end up saving this to my own playlist. It's nice. It's nice. I likes it. I likes it quite a lot. Alright, I think I'm in a place where I'm happy. What do you think? I think I'm good where I am right now. Do a little coloring. Finish this bad boy up. Coloring is my favorite part. Let's see. But first I'm going to take a quick break. Oh, my spine. I had to throw away my old computer chair because it tried to kill me. For those of you who didn't know, I took off a few days last week. My last week's stream, I was supposed to do this art stream on last Friday, but I got into a little accident on Thursday where my computer chair decided to kill me, like breaking, and it was an old chair that was a hand-me-down from a creator, and it broke, and I ended up falling backwards and hitting my head against a very hard wooden table, essentially concussing myself, so I had to go to the hospital that day, and I ended up canceling the stream so I could focus on recovery. And I'm recovered mostly. I still have a bump on the back of my head that's sore, but not painfully sore. It feels just like a little bit of a bruise now. Before it was quite painful because it was very sore and tender. Now I'm in a position where I'm like, I'm good. I'm in no danger of concussion or I'm not in a danger where my brain could be hemorrhaging at any point in time. So I think I'm good. I followed up with my doctor, and everything checked out all right. But I'm okay. I have recovered. Mostly, I have mostly recovered. I still have a little bit of I still get headaches, which is to be expected from a mild concussion. But I'm not in any danger, which I am happy to say. I'm not in any danger of brain damage or anything like that. At least not any more than I already have. So I'm okay. I am a-okay. I am okily dokily. There we go. I like that better. Yep. Alright, now I'm just futzing with the line work. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just futzing with the line work to make it a little neater, a little cleaner for myself. Just bolding up some of the lines so that I don't lose it when I color it in. I've been feeling very artistic lately. That bump on the head kind of reactivated my arty side. Reactivated the artsy side of my brain that's kind of been sleeping for a while because I've been really wanting to just draw. That and I'm having caffeine cravings. So I don't know if that's just from the concussion or is that hormonal, but either way, it's very different and interesting. I'm pretty sure I'll be back to semi-normal state soon, but right now I've just been thoroughly enjoying how I am right now. Head bump and all. It's a beautiful day where I am right now. It's nice cool weather. Like, it's a very cool, like very much coming into autumn, and I love autumn weather. It's very nice. Next week, I'm excited because I'll be starting a new game next week. I haven't decided what else to do for the rest of the week, which is, par for the course with me. I always end up doing my scheduling last minute, which is normal for me. Yeah, I normally never know what I want to do during the week. I kind of think about it as I go along. So that's why I update my schedules on Sundays. Mostly. Like those who follow me on social media, like on Twitter mostly. If you follow me on Twitter, you know that I put my schedule up pretty late. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. Can I just not? There we go. I put my schedule up pretty late during the week. On Sundays, I usually just post it up on Twitter, and I usually just do it right then and there. I never know what I wanna do for the week until that very last minute, which is such a terrible habit to have. It really is a terrible habit that I have, but what can I say? I don't make good choices half the time, so I end up doing last minute things. So I never know I never know what I really want to do for the week of streaming until like that last moment where it's like, oh well, I gotta make the schedule. If I don't make the schedule, I won't be able to stream. I mean, Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays is generally like the easiest time for me to do my streams because it's usually the same thing. I do my Monday morning chats, where we just catch up from the weekend. And then Tuesdays reading stream. Whatever book we're reading for that, that time. And then Wednesdays I don't stream. Gives me a chance to kind of experiment a bit more. It gives me a chance to experiment a bit more on what I want to do for my streams. What Gives me a chance to experiment more on my streams on what I want to do, what would be, what can I do for future streams for you guys. That's perfect. That's the right kind of skin tone right there. What I want to do for you guys during the week, I run out of potatoes, so gives me a chance to experiment with different kind of games that I can play for you guys, and yeah, I mean, it's all a crapshoot. It's all a crapshoot. Let's see. Let's start with K. Let's start with K skin tone. There we go. You'd think I'd be smart enough to preset skin tones every time I draw, but something about freehanding it always makes me feel a little warm and fuzzy inside. Is that accurate? That's a little darker than what I wanted. Let's lighten it up just a tiny bit. Not that I'm light skinned at all, nah. Like, that's not realistic for me at all. Yeah, there it is. Stuff is too dark. Well, I don't want it to be too light. Nah, fine. Fine, that's close enough. The coloring process is always the messiest. Trust the process. Neat. Hand. Fingies. My clothes. Yeah. There we go. Skin tone 1 done. Should I? No, that's fine. I'll leave that out that layer. Doink, doink. See, my natural skin tone is a little darker than that. Maybe not as dark. Maybe lighten it just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That works. That works out better. That's better. Lighten up just a little bit. I'm quite pinkish. I do have a quite pinkish, tannish skin tone. I think. Smith thinks. Kay and I are both closer in skin tone, but that feels a little too dark. So just a little bit. It is very meticulous. No, it's still kind of the same. How about like that? Alright, that works. It's the same, but not. God, I hope that's not the same. Wait, is it? No, it's not. It's a little darker. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, that works. It's going towards the gray, which I didn't want. A bit more. Okay, yeah, that works. So, wait, go over it one more time. Jeez. What a mess. What a mess. Wait, why don't you just... What? There we go. Yes, this is going to be messy. Trust the process. As I've been saying throughout this entire thing. I just trust the process. Just trust the process. The process will speak for itself. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. And yes, I have short hair. In case anyone was curious, I have quite the short hair. I prefer having. I had long hair for the longest, but I donated it. I donated my hair, so I ended up growing out a good couple of feet of hair, like a good 3 feet, three feet of hair, and then I donated it because who needs all that hair? I don't. I prefer having shorter hair. It's easier to manage and very low maintenance. But having long hair was fun for a while. I enjoyed having long hair. I enjoyed having long hair for the time that I did. It was fun. But I kind of got to the point where all I would do was just put in like 2 little pigtail-y braids. So I was like, yeah, no, this has to go. This isn't fun anymore. All it is a pain in the ass. So I ended up chopping it all off and donating my hair, which I am one to do every few years. When I was sick, when I was severely sick, when I was dying, essentially, years ago. I talked about it earlier. I have lupus, and when I was first diagnosed, I was dying because my body was shutting down because it had gotten so active and progressive to that point. So when I started doing chemotherapy initially to kind of reset my body and come back from it, I lost a lot of hair. And I'm someone with thick hair, like thick with 7 C's, a K, a Q-U-E, and some other weird accented letter that I just don't think would be appropriate to put there, but it is anyway. I had super thick hair. And having lost a lot of my hair at that point, was definitely made me feel very insecure. My hair has since grown back and is as crazy and wild and thick as ever. But every few years I'll grow it out and donate it, just because I feel like I should. I wore wigs at the time when I was recovering because I felt very self-conscious about like my hair having bald patches, and it's a very self-conscious thing where it's like, oh, I feel ugly, you know. No, I'll be the first to tell you I am not a beauty. I am not a beauty by any means. I am not some fashionista beauty queen. I'm average at best. You know, I'm average at best. I'm not someone who's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm the most gorgeous thing in the world. No, I can be cute. I can be pretty. Sexy? Ha, yeah, okay. I don't have a sexy bone in my body. But I am not a beauty. You know, I can be pretty, I can be cute, but I'm not I'm very self-aware of myself. I'm not at all gonna be like that kind of person, like, oh yeah, I'm gorgeous. Nah. I'm pretty. I can be pretty. But I'm not a beauty. And someone who was always bullied for their looks at the time, when I was younger, and then having gone through all that, that was a really big blow to my self-esteem. So I would wear wigs a lot. I had terrible like facial burns from sunlight, the butterfly burns on my face, and those scarred for a while, which was also a big blow to my very fragile self-esteem, my already very fragile self-esteem. So it was a time I felt very ugly. But the loss of my hair, which I was always proud of. I loved having thick hair. Every time I went to the the beauty salon to get my hair cut or to get it trimmed, people would be like, oh, you have such beautiful hair. It's so thick. It's so much hair. It's a lot of hair. You know, bless you. You have so much hair. And that was something I was always proud of. So when I started losing it. When I started losing my hair when I got sick, it was very, very... It hurt. It hurt more than the pain I was going through with my illness at that time. Like, now I'm well managed. I've recovered to the point where I'm almost back to completely normal. Even though I know I'll never be normal, my new normal is pretty good. Something I can handle. Something I feel the most comfortable with. But at that time, it was very hard. And I was still in my teens when I got diagnosed with my illness, and it was very difficult, because, coming out of high school, I'm still feeling those insecurities. I'm still feeling, I was young, so of course I still felt insecure. I still felt, at that time, and it was difficult. So when losing my hair really kind of put things into perspective about myself, my life, and things like that. So when I recovered, and my hair began growing back normally, or rather rapidly, because I have a lot of hair and it grows back pretty quickly, I started donating it. I would experiment with my hair, be like, do all the things I really never got to do with my hair before, dye it, different colors, different styles, straighten it every other day. Now I don't do that so much anymore. I try to keep my hair healthy, and I have gray hairs from stress and illness, so I embrace those. I heavily embrace those. I love my gray hairs. I think they're super cool. I can have white hair I can have white hair naturally instead of dyeing it, which is kind of poggers. But it's just it's just one of those things where it's like, it puts things in perspective, and I started donating my hair to help people who feel the same way, that kind of same way I did, that would feel self-conscious, that would feel scared to be out, to be out and about in the world, missing a part of themselves that they either had really big pride in, or made them feel comfortable with themselves. It's hard, it is hard. I can understand, like, I donate my hair every few years to grow it out. Right now I have cut my hair because it was getting to the point where it was starting to get damaged, and I was like, if I don't donate it now, it's gonna be I won't be able to donate it at all, and I would hate to do that. I would hate to not be able to donate it. So I did. I donated my hair. It felt really good to kind of get that weight off, because I had my hair was very heavy. It was at least 3 feet of hair. It was very heavy. But it was all gone now, so I have this kind of cut here happening, which, oh, no, don't want to do all that, which I like. It's very refreshing, very freeing in a way. I feel human again. I feel human again in terms of just being able to, oh, sorry, I'm stretching. I feel very human again and being able to, like, just do my hair quickly and go. My hair is normally very curly, but I straighten it out, and I think I'll reflect that here. A nice little, like, more on top pixie cut thing going on, which I like. I like it. It makes me feel comfortable. Very manageable. All I can do is put some pomade in my hair and just go. Which works out great for me, because I prefer it that way. I prefer having my hair that way. Just quickly get it done, get it over with, get out of the house. Nails, you need to be more lighter in tone. In fact, you should probably be, I don't want to do the nails in white though. I want it to be more like a peachy color. Forget it. No, that's gray. Why is it gray? It is what it is. Leave it be. I'm gonna leave it be. It is what it is. Alright, let's see. More colors. From on that layer, I'm going to do K's eyes, which are a purpley color, but like a... what color are my eyes? Let me see. Yep, that bluey, purpley, the more cool tone purple that I love. Yeah, baby. I love that. Wait, maybe a little more. Yeah. It's such a subtle color difference, but it matters so much to me. Actually, I should lighten it up just a little bit. Just 2. Yeah, baby, that's the good stuff. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh, don't mind me. I'm like a mad scientist when it comes to my colors. Just the mixing is so fun. Alright, now the fun part. Shadows. Oh yeah, it's like so subtle. Shading is not easy for me because I think I don't know how colors work. I don't know how anything works. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot at the best of times. I don't know how anything works. But doing shadows and shading and colorings and stuff like that is one of my favorite things. And so far I've been enjoying doing it like this, where I take this blur tool and just kind of mix the colors up, so there's like a subtle gradient of color happening, and then I can just kind of lighten up the edge by blurring it out this way. So I have a gradient, kind of a gradient happening here, you know? Just a little bit, and then I can just trace over the iris a little. Give it a nice solid line of color here, and then do a highlight right, why not, right here. That's, there we go, There it is. Nice little highlight right there. An even smaller one, like right here. Yeah, 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 I like that. I like it. It's looking good. You're looking good. I like it. Yeah. I'll just clean up those edges that I kind of screwed up. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking real neat, y'all. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Oh, it's so much fun. Okay. Now, let's get some blush. Pinkify it up. Pink it up. Let's cool down that pink a little bit. Here we go. Now, let's see. I like to use a spray brush tool for this because look at that. It looks like a blush. Kid the Noctis, Calrim Frosthill. Welcome, my friend. You're here. How's your stream? How was your stream, by the way? Did you have a good time? Did you have fun? I bet you did. Did you stream Cult of the Lamb? I missed it, and I'm sad that I missed it. I am absolutely distraught that I missed it. Actually, I'm legitimately sad. I like watching you play. I like watching you do the games. I like watching you do the funny little games. I'm having a rather introspective stream today. My stream was rather introspective today. I'm feeling very, very self-reflective. It was funny and goofy. I'm glad. You try to revive me. I didn't die. Wait. Okay, for context stream, my friend Cal is playing Cult of the Lamb, and you can this funny little thing on Twitch. You can do this funny little thing on Twitch where you can have chat participation. So I participated in it, and a lot of funny things Wait, Cal, do you want to be on my stream real quick to explain this, because you can explain this better than I can, and I kind of want to know what happened in the cult. Do you want to be a part of the stream for a little while, my friend? Do you? Because you can explain this better than I can. Instead of a real... I know, I drew the banner for it and everything. Cal, do you want to join the stream real quick? Do you want to come on voice chat and join us? You're more than welcome to. Hold on. Do you wanna do the thing? Oh crap! You are calling me. I didn't even hear that. Hold on. Hold on. Hello. Hello. Wait.
And what happened was Kay joined my cult. Kay was one of the first cult members, actually. I actually recruited Kay at a Barnes and Nobles.
Hold on, wait.
I cannot hear you. The audio was distinctly coming from my computer instead of my headphones. Okay, there we go. I recruited Kay at a Wisconsin Barnes and Nobles, and when Kay joined my cult, some stuff happened, and then she started telling people that I suck and that I was the worst cult leader and we should all revolt. So I started playing mind games with her. I would wake her up in the middle of the night and I would tell her to go to work. Because she hated me instead of working, she would shout on the megaphone about how I sucked, and that would wake other cult members up, and that would make them hate Kay. I don't know why I called you Kate though. And then Kay, I thought Kay died. I thought Kay, because something that can happen in the game is chat can randomly vote for something on screen, and I thought chat voted to just kill Kay, and that didn't happen. Kay actually just abandoned the cult, but I didn't know that until recently, because I was trying to save up to resurrect her, because I was going to bring Kay back from the dead. But Kay is not dead. She's literally just not in the cult anymore, so I don't know if I can get her back or if she's just gone forever.
Oh no!
But yeah, it's sad.
That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. I didn't die. Because I was thought it was like I feel like it would have been better if I just did the unaliving. Like I feel like I should.
No. I like you being alive. You're one of my favorite people in the world.
I mean, in the game.
Oh, okay.
Like.
Okay, I have an important question for you.
Yes.
What's Wisconsin?
What?
But I said I made you a Wisconsin Barnes and Noble, but I don't actually know what Wisconsin is. I just know it's an American word.
Wisconsin? You mean?
Yeah, Wisconsin.
It's a state.
Which?
It's on the west coast of America, like near California.
Oh, is that where they're like West Coast represent?
Yes. Never say that again,
it.
but yes.
Why not?
It sounded so cringe when you said it.
But then
again, it sounds cringe when anyone says it, so it's not just you.
Like, I only know that from California girls.
Weak. Well, I live on the East Coast, so I have no opinion one way or another.
You can be part of, what's that, the one about the East Coast boys and West Coast girls? What's it called?
I don't know.
It's a thing. I forgot. It is 2 a.m., nearly 3 a.m.
Yeah, it's like super late where you are.
Yeah, I had a funny little I had a funny little shift at work, and then as a gag I was like, I'm going to stream, and then I streamed.
Yeah, that was your fault.
No, it's not. I had fun. I love streaming.
I mean, I'm glad you had fun, but it's super late. You know, you've got to pay.
I don't care. I work night shift, so even if I sleep in a shit ton, as long as I'm up, out of bed, and ready by like 5 p.m., I'm good.
Valid. But yeah, I'm just sitting here doing a little artsy stream. I'm doing a funky little drawing. Just chatting about nothing.
Chatting about nothing?
I mean, I've been a little introspective today, kind of being a little on the personal side of things, but you know, nothing too like heavily detailed. Just small little facts about myself. You know, just about my illness, about me as a person, some thoughts and feelings. Nothing, just a little. Just a little introspective.
Did you mention how you haven't paid taxes in 7 years?
Don't say that. That's not true. Jesus Christ, you're gonna get me in trouble, Cal. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Well, imagine if you get investigated by the IRS because...
Listen, the IRS has not been knocking, and I plan to keep it that way.
Did you know that's canon that in the Batman universe, the Joker is afraid of the IRS?
Yes, I do. I think that's the most funniest thing in the world.
I think it's true. That's scary.
Because you can't. Because the Joker can't avoid the IRS. You can absolutely go to jail for like tax evasion and stuff like that, and you can't plead insanity. Like with the Joker and his crimes, he can plead insanity and you know take some time in the asylum instead of going to like jail. But for tax evasion, you can't claim crazy.
Tax evasion isn't actually real. It's a made up thing from the government.
Cal, that's false for so many reasons I can't even name right now.
Okay, something I think's really dumb, right?
Oh gosh, yes.
The government comes up to you, right? You turn 18 and the government runs up to you and says, "You owe us money!" And you're like, okay, how much? You have to work it out. But the education system is shit, and I don't know how to do that stuff. We didn't get taught it at school. Well, too bad. Okay, what if I get the amount wrong? Then you go to jail!
Yeah.
It's like, but why?
This is where schools fail to teach us how to do anything.
They really did. And the funniest thing of all, with taxes, it's like, you owe us money, give it to us. And then if the government owes you money, they're like, oopsie whoopsie, well, you'll get it when you get it.
Right! That's some bullshit! That's some bull! The
government owes you shit, they don't care.
I'm like, dude, you owe me money, why am I waiting so long? But if I owe y'all money, y'all knock it down my door.
I have been waiting for my own Medicare card, which is like, it's like a little...
I'm American, you don't have to explain it to me.
Do you have Medicare in America?
We do. We have a form of Medicaid and Medicare.
I thought you guys didn't have healthcare in America.
We have healthcare. We don't have free healthcare. We have healthcare. We just don't have free healthcare. Oh shit.
Okay.
Like we're paying for this with our
no.
taxes. Like we're paying for this in different ways. Like some people who go to the emergency room have to pay out of pocket because they don't have insurance. Insurance is the only way really to ensure that you're not paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for a hospital visit for a broken pinky. You know?
Got it.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Do you know what year I put in my form to get to get my own Medicare card? So I didn't have to use my mom's?
What year?
2018.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Do you know what year I got it?
This year?
I haven't got it!
Oh no.
I still haven't got it! I keep putting forms in! And then they're like, oh, you need this form! And then I get that form, and they're like, what the fuck is this shit? You don't need that shit, get it out of here! I'm like, can I have my Medicaid card? They're like, yeah, sure. We'll send it to you in like 2 weeks. And then I tell them, and then it's just an infinite loop, and I hate it.
Yeah, I understand that. That's shit.
I'm at this point where if I want to use my Medicaid card, I have to like contact my mom and fucking go and pick it up from her.
Jesus Christ. Why can't just healthcare just be free? Free healthcare for everybody, everywhere, all the time.
I mean, but okay, if things that people need were free, then how would rich people stay rich?
That's not my problem. That's not my problem. Screw the rich. They ain't helping it on anyway. They ain't doing anything to help. They just want to line their pockets. Which I don't care if you're rich, but when you're rich and you're selfish and you put your own needs, you put your own monetary needs above the needs of people that exist in the world, you're just a scumbag. But then again,
okay, hypothetical though, if I did have a cult,
yes.
I'm not saying I'm gonna make a cult.
I mean,
but hypothetically, if I made a cult,
right,
I would absolutely scam every cent and penny from my viewers.
I mean, most cults do that anyway. So, I mean, look at what the biggest cult in the world.
The biggest cult in the world? Which one? Scientology or the Happy one?
I was talking about Christianity, but you know, go off, I guess.
I think like ye old Christianity, kind of Chad.
Yeah, but this
like the actual ye old one with the like. It's like, thou shalt not sleep with children. That's fucked up, bro. I was like, that's true, it is fucked up. You should be kind to people, no matter what.
Yes.
It's like, yes, that's good. And then slowly it became, give us money. We need it.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute. No, you don't, because the government gives you money.
You're tax exempt. You don't pay taxes.
Yeah, I mean, I get donating to the church if you're in like the 1800s. So it's like, well, we need to fucking give food to the homeless and also repair the church when the Anglo-Saxons come to destroy it.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know history very good.
I don't either. It sounds about right. It sounds about right.
I don't know. Hey, are you doing a self-portrait?
I am doing a double self-portrait. What do you think?
I know. I recognize them. Like, that's you.
They're both me.
They are.
They are. It's just a slow go. I'm going to keep going till I finish.
Nice.
Yes. I like the coloring part. The sketching part I can do without, but, you know.
Coloring it seems cool.
The coloring part is fun. I enjoy it. I try to make it make sense, but let's be honest, I don't know colors. I don't know anything. I'm dumb. All I know is how to make people happy and cakes.
Fun fact, when I was a kid, I really sucked at coloring. but I was also hella autistic, which I still am, but like I've gotten better at managing it. But it's been really, really bad. So what I would do is, I'd go very slowly around the outside. And then I would do the insides kind of good, but I wouldn't do them like perfectly. There'd be like little white, like, obvious white spots. But I'd be like, no, it's done because I don't want to ruin it.
Right.
Oh, it's funny, goofy.
I just hyperfixate. Like the original drawing I was gonna work on, the one I had asked you last night for your PNG. I was gonna actually save it for stream, but I ended up hyperfixating, and I ended up almost finishing it. And I looked at it, I was like, ah. I took a break, and I looked at it, I was like, ah, shit. Well, gotta do something different for stream now. Then I woke up and while I was having breakfast, I was doing a quick like skeletal line work for all this before stream. So I was like, okay, don't hyperfixate, just draw the outline so that way I can build on it, and that's it. And here I am. Here I am.
There's a fire at the moment. I'll be right back.
What? A fight or a fire? What? Oh god. It's never a dull moment with Cal. I love having Cal on my streams. You guys, follow Cal on everywhere. On Twitter, on Twitch, here. I don't know if he posts here, but if he does, here. Just follow.
I'm back. My fan caught fire.
How did your fan catch on fire?
Because I put it on maximum. It's a heater.
Oh.
I put it on maximum settings, and I had something in front of it. I have to quickly go turn it off. It's broken now. And we're still technically in winter. Oh well. I just realized how calm that was. I was like, excuse me, there's a fire, I need to go deal with
it. Good job, buddy. Good job.
Fuck now.
Well, now you don't
okay?
I'm laughing at you. This is funny. Good job.
I want to see if I can fix it. I actually really like this heater.
Well, please just...
Why did you just fuck up?
How did you... You gotta be careful with those sort of things. Like, you can't just put things in front of things and then not expect it to catch fire.
The fridge is working.
But wait, what part caught fire?
What if I...
You hear it live here, folks. Fire. A fire. Because of irresponsibility. Oh, you know what I forgot to put on? Oh, you wouldn't be able to see it from this perspective. I have finger tattoos. But you wouldn't... the one I had...
it's working again! Let's make the exact same mistake!
The one finger tattoo would be here, but it'd be like on the top knuckle. You wouldn't even be able to see it.
It's fine. I don't think it actually caught fire. I think it was just part of the blanket.
Did it set fire? Wait, it set fire to part of the...
More heat! I'm back!
So, what set fire? The blanket? Your blanket set fire?
Yeah, I think it was the blanket.
Jesus Christ. You should not have anything flammable anywhere near you.
Did you know I used to be a scout leader? I have a funny little story.
Please
but
tell.
For legal reasons, the story is not true.
For legal reasons.
So I had a survival camp, and I've been to 2 survival camps. The first one was a great success. We survived so well that we actually just went 2 days. The second survival camp, I had a group of funny little people, right? And I was like, alright, gang, we gotta go find stuff to burn for the fire!
Yay.
We go find it! And I said, don't burn any, leaves and shit.
That's exactly what happened, doesn't it?
Yeah! But, guess what kind of leaves they found? Quote unquote.
Poison ivy?
What?
Poison ivy?
Yee.
Oh no.
Although just itchy and scratchy and freaking out, I was like, oh my god, I'm dying! And I'm like, you fucking idiot.
Oh, that could have been deadly. It could
I don't
have,
think it was poison ivy. It was some kind of itchy plant. Some kind of weird itchy
like
plant.
poison oak or something.
I don't know. Something itchy.
Something itchy, like nettles.
I don't think poison ivy grows in Australia. It's kind of itchy thing.
Some kind of.
Is it in Australia?
I mean, you know where you live. I don't know the I don't know the
time ago.
I don't know the plant geography.
Apparently it does. Might have been. I just know it was itchy.
All you know is itchy. But everyone's okay for
funny,
legal
itchy.
reasons, right?
Yeah, it's funny. It's sorry for legal reasons. And it was really funny, and I lost.
Awful.
I'm not awful. I just
No, I mean
when
the
people
situation.
don't follow my instructions and get hurt because they don't follow my instructions, I find it funny. It's like, haha, the thing I told you not to do was bad. You know, you get it. You get it.
I get it. I get it.
You get it.
I get
It's
it.
funny.
It's I guess. I mean, it's funny now, in retrospect.
I think everything is really funny in retrospect. Like, I think retrospect is the funniest thing of all.
Yeah, like just the hindsight of it all. It's like it may not be funny at that moment, but you know, after everything's said and done, it's freaking hilarious. Ooh.
Oh shit! I just realized I should pre-order Bayonetta 3 right now.
Oh yeah, do the thing with the thing and the thing.
You didn't listen to a single thing I said, did you?
You said Bayonetta 3. Pre-order.
Yeah, I did.
Do the thing.
I should do that.
Do the thing.
I can do the thing.
You should do the thing.
I will?
Yes, do it.
I'll do it right now.
Go for it. I should also. I should also probably pre-order Bayonetta 3. I've wanted to play it. I played 2 and I'm like, 2
I
is
haven't
good.
even played finished 1 or 2 yet.
I replayed 1 because I love 1. 1 was my favorite. 2 was good. I liked 2 very much.
I didn't play 2 or 1. I don't know. I played a tiny bit of 1. I just want her to fucking like. All right, let me look at all her designs. Bayonetta design.
I like the design. I like the design she had in 2. That was nice. I liked the whole thing.
First one, her hair kind of it's really long because her hair is her clothes, isn't it?
Huh? Her hair.
Memory?
Her hair is her clothing. It's also a source of power. She can change it up any which way she wants. The first design was very much reminiscent of her old life, as her original old life.
Don't spoil anything for me, please.
Well, she's a witch. You should know the story.
What the fuck, Kay?
That's like the first thing you learn about her.
Don't spoil anything. I didn't know she was a witch.
That's the first thing you learn about her. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
It's basically
next you're gonna tell me she's like a special kind of witch, like an Umbra witch or something.
You ass. Yes, she is.
And then you're gonna tell me that she serves like Madame Butterfly or some shit.
Yes, she does. See,
What the fuck, Kay? That's spoilers!
You already know the story! This game's been out for years! This game's been out for years, okay?
Don't spoil it for me, for real,
I played
though.
the first game when I was still in high school. Are you kidding me? This game's been out for years. Cow.
Alright, first one, yeah, she's hot, but the second one, fucking mommy.
Mommy, I'm sorry, mommy, I'm sorry, mommy.
Exactly. But the third, her design in the third game, I don't know what to call it, because it's still kind of mommy.
It is very
But
mommy.
but, I don't know, I really like the hairstyle. I fucking love it. I think it's real cute with her fucking twin tails and shit.
Yeah, very much Cereza rather than Bayonetta.
Who's Cereza?
You've played the first game, yes?
Oh, I actually don't know who Cereza is at all. I'm not even joking.
Alright, that's an unintentional spoiler. Okay, my bad.
Alright, I don't know what the fuck that is.
You'll find out when you play the first game, don't worry about it.
That means fucking nothing to me.
Good. Let it mean nothing to you. Good.
She looks like, one of my favorite characters from, Monogatari.
Yes, she's adorable.
You need to read Bakemonogatari. No, not Bakemono. You need to read Kizu Monogatari. It's my favorite book ever made.
I will eventually.
Anyway, I'm gonna get pre-order Bayonetta 3 like literally right now. I'm literally doing it as we speak. Live pre-order.
Live pre-order, y'all.
I literally live right next to the store. Like, I know I technically don't have to fucking do this, but
You're going to anyway.
I'm going to anyway because I'm real shit with money.
You are.
Oh, hey, rude.
Which I respect because I am terrible. Well, not terrible with my money, but I am someone who stress shops.
I do that too, but I used to do it real badly.
Oh no, I'm still pretty bad. I've been trying not to be stressed out, so I don't stress shop. But I'm very much a stress shopper. I actually am going to be buying a new computer chair and a new gaming chair and a new computer table, like later today.
Oh shit! I actually ordered 2 copies.
Give me one. Give me one. Give me a copy.
I've canceled the second one.
No, you could have given me the copy.
I'm not. I'd have to pick up 2 copies from the store and then look at me like I'm a fucking asshole because the rules say you can only order 1 per person.
Be like, I'm giving this to my friend who is paralyzed from the neck down and she wants to play. There you go.
You're not paralyzed from the neck down.
I'm not, but you don't have to tell them that.
I'm looking up. Okay. Okay.
This is the shitty side of me coming out. Don't mind me.
No. Okay.
Listen, that would be my first response. If I pre-ordered 2 games, and I'm like, oh well, shit. Now I got 2 games. My first thought would not be cancel. My first thought would be what excuse would I have to make to justify buying 2 games? Because this is how I panic. This is how I panic, okay? Don't judge me.
That's horrible.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have a terrible panic brain. I had secondhand panic from listening to you.
Okay, what's your credit card information again? I forgot.
I'm not telling you.
Why?
Because I'm on stream. Regan! Regan, hi!
Is Regan here? Ban them.
No, I'm not
How
banning.
do I ban Regan on? How do I ban someone on YouTube?
No, you cannot. You cannot ban Regan.
I can.
I
have the power.
I'm taking that power away. I can do it from right here.
No, you can't do that.
I'll
ban you. I'll ban you first before you have the power to do that.
You can't.
I can. What's the command on PC? Flash ban Mage Knight Regan.
Remove moderator. There we go. Remove moderator.
Flash ban KD Noctis.
Remove.
K's been banned.
You can't. I removed you as moderator.
You've been banned. You've been banned.
I legitimately removed you as moderator, and now I feel bad. Hold on.
I can't believe you do that. Actual tyrant.
I had moderator.
Okay, if you did that, what you basically just did was you were like the Duke of Edinburgh or some shit, and I was like a lord underneath you, and for no reason you took away my land and titles. Wars could be fought over this. I could declare you a tyrant, and all the other members of your domain would turn against you.
No, I refuse. I have the power
Speaking
here.
of that, Regan and I have been watching House of the Dragon, and it's so fucking fun.
Oh!
Such a good show.
Regan, do you want to come join the chat? Do you want to come join the chat too? It's getting weird here.
Regan, join the chat. I'm pre-ordering Bayonetta 3 because mommy.
This is mommy. Come join the chat.
Yeah, it's just mommy.
Come join the chat. I would have to actually get. I would actually have to be in the actual chat. Oh, the chat room over yonder.
Overwatch?
On the other channel that we have.
What channel? What are you talking about? Oh, the Disney Channel. Yeah, because you used to be a Disney Channel star, didn't you?
Me, no.
You were on the. What were you on? You were on iCarly.
iCarly is Nickelodeon, my dude.
That's what I said. I said the Nickelodeon.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Next time, because we gotta show off your new model next time. We gotta show off your new model next time.
Okay, is it true?
No.
It's not true?
It's not true. I was never a TV star. If I was
So Dan Schneider never asked you to send him feed pictures?
No. I wouldn't
Really?
I wouldn't send anybody feet pictures.
No, I'm not saying if you did. I'm just saying like he didn't ask.
I don't even know. I'm pretty sure Dan Snyder doesn't even know I exist.
I think Dan Schneider
and I'm okay with that fact.
I'll ask him.
No.
I'll ask him.
No. A refusal. Absolute refusal.
I'm actually adding Dan Schneider on Twitter right now. Do you know who K the Noctis is?
Oh my god, if you actually do this.
And
I'm to take away your moderator powers.
Actual tyrant.
I'm not a tyrant. Actions have consequences.
Oh, I can't believe you'd resort to tyrannical causes.
I can't believe you resort to messaging Dan Snyder about my feet pic.
I don't even think Dan Schneider has a Twitter. If he did, it would have been like mass reported due to the horrible, terrible shit Boston.
I mean, who's to say it hasn't already happened?
Have you read the book that came out? I forgot what her name is. I'm bad with actors' names, but she was an iCarly.
Oh, Jeanette McCurdy?
Yep. Have you read her book?
I have not. It looks
fucking nuts. I fucking hate everyone involved in the production crew now.
Ugh. Well,
Real shit.
I will love to read it at some point when I have
when I
have the time, because as you know, my reading list is kind of extensive due to the reading streams.
True. If only there was a convenient and easy way to read on the go.
We're not doing
it.
We're not.
Have you heard of Audible?
We're not doing this. I'm not.
Audible. You can take your book anywhere. On the plane, on the train, hell, even on the water. You can read on the water. You can with Audible. If you use the code Big Stinky Feet, you get 15% off your first purchase.
Not sponsored by Audible. No, I don't think they ever will now. I don't think they ever will now. You ruined it.
You know what's really funny? Twitch is owned by Amazon, and Audible is owned by Amazon, so technically...
No! I'm not on Twitch, though! I mean, I am, but I'm not.
You should never invite... I do this every single stream, and you still invite me for some weird reason.
Because I love you, and you're my friend, and it's funny. But at the same time, you're just gonna get me in some kind of trouble one day, and I'm gonna blame you if my channel gets a strike.
Oh, Regan, I don't know if you're still here. Regan, I set fire to my I'm not sure if it's a blanket or a towel. I set fire to a blanket or towel in my room because I put it on top of the heater. And
he had a smooth.
I had a oopsie whoopsie. It was real funny.
That was a smooth brain moment, Cal.
Luckily, it turned off because it got too hot. But I thought it was real funny.
A smooth brain moment.
It's in debut now. I don't know. You're not capable of doing sick Audible efforts. That's true. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Hypothetically, if I ever got sponsored by someone and they said I had full creative freedom, I think I would make some totally fucking sick adverts.
Oh my god.
The only people I'm gonna say no to is Raid Shadow Legend. But hey, if Adam and Eve wants to sponsor me, I got a real good ad idea.
Hey. I am terrified to ask, but what's the idea?
Alright, so it's called Things That You Do Shove Up Your Ass and Things That You Don't Shove Up Your Ass.
Oh, okay, I see where this is going.
So it's a little skit vid. It's like a penny? Don't. Adam and Eve's new Hyperflux Mega Giga Peanut Butter Covered Butt Plug. Yes!
Peanut butter covered butt. I'm sorry, what?
I don't know. I don't know. Do you want to look like the type of dude that knows those kind of things?
No.
I'm not, and the slightest.
I mean, I can't judge, but no, I don't know. I don't
No, I
know.
don't. I
just...
I had a funny little moment happen where a VTuber. I can't even really say that we're friends. We don't really talk a huge amount, but a VTuber that I'm mutuals with, that I enjoy talking to on occasion. They were like, "Hey, I'm live. I'm streaming." And whenever one of my mutuals is streaming, I always click the link if I'm free to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even read it. I just clicked it,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, "Oh, this isn't Twitch or YouTube. This is Chatterbait." And I was like, do I stay to support this person whose content I enjoy, who I'm friendly with, who I talk to? Or do I leave because this is my friend on Chatterbait? And it was a really tough moral choice.
I bet!
It was a moral conundrum, because if I leave, I'm not supporting my friend's stream. But if I stay,
It gets really
then
weird.
it'll be a little bit weird. I want to make it very clear, I've got absolutely nothing against that. Stream on Chatterbait, stream on Pornhub, I don't care. Do whatever you want, man. It's legitimate business, legitimate entertainment, but it's a bit awkward when you know the person.
Yeah. It's like saying, hey, support my... It's like supporting your siblings' OnlyFans. You can, but you really shouldn't, nor do you want to.
Like, he's kind of like, alright, you're doing that.
That's a thing that's being done.
Type in my address. Alright, I'm gonna type in my full address right here on screen. 78
Please don't dox yourself. Would you
Morgan
support me?
Avenue,
I would, Regan.
Toronto.
I support the homies no matter what. If you were to tell me that you were gonna pour peanut butter on your feet in on every coolers, I would absolutely do it. Would it be weird?
Okay.
Yes, but I would do it.
What if... Actually, I'm not even gonna say that, it's disgusting, never mind.
How bad? How disgusting is it disgusting?
You could take it out of context and it could make it sound like something that will instantly get you banned on YouTube.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't get me
I'm
in
not going
trouble.
to.
Please don't get me in trouble.
No, I'm gonna try not to, I just try and say that one.
We push the TOS pretty hard sometimes. So let's not.
We have, but you know what the good thing about YouTube is?
What?
All you gotta do is make a video like this. You have your VTuber model, and you have your usual setup, but the window outside of Lemmy, it's raining horribly.
I really need to ask my friend if they can help me make some more backgrounds for Lemmy, because Lemmy needs more backgrounds.
And it's really dimly lit, and for some reason it looks like there's makeup splotches on your face, like you tried to do your makeup but you just couldn't focus and do it properly.
Excuse me, I do my makeup.
You come into the stream and you're like, "Hi guys, I have some things I need to address," and it's do like the best YouTuber apology video you can do. You have a cat, bring your cat in. That works. People love cats.
I have 2 cats and I bring them on my stream often because Booby likes to be a bad boy. He was so bad today, just jumping on everything. At one point, I had to actually fetch him and put him in my lap. He's so bad. Such a bad cat today.
Have you ever been cancelled before?
I know, and I don't plan on being it.
Oh, my phone has died so quickly today. I don't understand why.
Your what?
Oh yeah, because my phone's shit, and I accidentally left the torch on for like 3 hours.
Why?
Probably less. Because I literally, it's so easy to turn the torch on. You literally just like, on the home screen, you literally just tap as one little button on the home screen, and it turns like, on the lock screen, it turns the torch on. And it drains the battery so quick. And I guess I didn't notice, I must have done it in my pocket.
Sedge.
Very sad. Speaking of Sag, Bayonetta has now been ordered.
I call that the opposite of Sedge.
Yeah, but it's Sag, because...
Money.
Actually, never mind, it costs $69, that's nice.
Ha, nice. I will...
Oh, Regan! Regan, while I have your attention, ask the boys if they want me to buy drinks as well for Tuesday.
What? Drinks with the boys?
Yeah, I'm doing D&D on Tuesday. I wonder if they want me to get Pepsi or like Mountain Dew or like Monster or like what else do my friends drink?
No.
Cucumber water is what I meant to say.
Good save.
Cucumber water.
Good save. Proud of you on that.
Must have cut out.
Mm-hmm.
The answer is yes. Alright, which drinks do you want, Regan?
I also have D&D tomorrow with my friends. I am excited.
Oh yeah, we are having D&D tomorrow. So who's your character?
What, wait, no, it's D&D night for me in the real world tomorrow.
Yeah, we're running Curse of Strahd tomorrow.
Wait, are we really?
Yeah.
Shit!
We're not.
Don't do that! Don't do that to me! I was gonna start crying because I was like, no, wait, I have my normal D&D session on Saturday.
No.
I'm gonna start crying. Why don't do that to me? I was gonna feel absolutely awful.
It's okay. No, I'm sorry.
Why do you do this to me, Cal? Why do you do this? I was gonna actually legitimately feel terrible because I was like, wait, no.
Dart.
No, I have my D&D session tomorrow too with my friends.
Goblets and goblins.
Huh?
Goblets and goblins.
Yes, goblets and goblins.
It's really funny. Out of the 3 campaigns I'm running right now, only like 1.5. Wait.
Take your time. Don't hurt yourself now.
Only like 2 have dragons in it, and only 1.5 has the dungeon in it.
Weird math is weird.
A lot of the D&D campaigns I run don't have very many dungeons. I don't have very much dragons.
That reminds me, I really need to finish my character. I really need to continue doing my character sheet.
Oh yeah, what are you playing for Curse of Strahd? I actually don't know.
It's gonna be a half-elf bard.
Nice.
Yeah, I like being a bard. I don't know why. It just out of all the characters that I resonate with, a bard just feels right. Bard feels like being at home.
I've only ever played a bard once, which was a woman I was in love with wanted to make a D&D character for with me. It was like a couple activity, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So, and you know how like when you're in love with someone, you're like, oh my god, like whatever they do is awesome.
Yeah.
Even though it's like real shit.
Right.
She had created a tiefling bard with purple skin, and her whole personality was that she was extremely gay, and that she would flirt with everyone, and she had a cat. That was her whole personality. I played it, and then literally I played her once, and then I realized how shit of a character that was, and then we broke up.
I mean...
Oh, it was such a horrible character.
I mean, it's just very...
I was literally...
This is like a very basic bitch character.
It was like literally the worst. I think it was the worst character I've ever made, and I literally fucking threw the character sheet into a goddamn fire.
Oh, I was upset. My first character sheet, I had a buddy of mine hold my first original bard character sheet, and I was like, oh my god, my stats are good, everything is good, everything looks great. And then I was like, bro, my cats will eat this page, so please hold on to it for me until next Saturday. Come to find next Saturday, I wanted to get my page, and it turns out my buddy's brother accidentally threw it away, and I had to redo the sheet all over again. And when I tell you I cried, I cried so
Yeah.
much. I cried so much that day because I was like, my Bard. And I did a beautiful little drawing illustration on it too. She was perfect. I was like, oh, all that work I put into it, gone. I cried. I was upset. I was upsetty spaghetti.
I remember my character Luna. I lost her original character sheet. I have no clue where it fucking is, so I have to recreate all of it.
Oh, it's the worst. You have to recreate everything.
That was real annoying.
I was
I like Luna.
I was so sad.
Luna's probably my favorite character I've played. She's very chaotic and I love her very much.
So my current oh, Wasabi Man, you're here! I didn't even see, I wasn't even looking at the comments. I'm so sorry.
I
Hi,
can't
Wasabi
believe you're
Man.
ignoring chat. What the fuck, Kay?
I was hyper fixating on my picture. I'm so sorry.
Bad streamer baddie. Bad streamer baddie.
Not bad.
Cal, do you have a printer?
Not bad.
I think. Why? What do you need me to print, Regan?
No, you made me feel sad.
It's not a color printer.
I'm sad now. You called me a bad streamer.
No, I said bad streamer baddie. It's a joke. It's like one streamer Wally. Regan is literally messaging me, and then like on Discord being like, "Read chat, dickhead." Regan, chat is delayed for us.
It is. It's delayed for y'all. It's not delayed for me.
It's delayed for you. Now Regan's starting to print off drawing sheets.
Everything is going chaotic, and I love it, and I'm so scared at the same time.
Christ. Yes, Regan. I'll print drawing sheet for you. I also have to print out, fucking the ship stats, because believe it or not, Regan, the ships are fully detailed maps with their own gravity system, their own oxygen system, fucking schematics. It's very in-depth. And I think it would be really cool if the ship that you guys own, you have like a ship's manual. You can actually look at your own ship and be like, we should put Floater in the brig, which is here. Do you have a fax machine? Yes.
I don't.
That's how Regan and I actually communicate, via fax machine.
Actually, I think the creator has a fax machine, but I'm not allowed to use it after the last incident.
Send me creators' fax details. I want to send them something real funny.
I'm not allowed to touch it anymore.
Oh.
I'm
not allowed to touch many things in the house that I live in.
I have a lifelong ban from creators' fax machine.
Regan, there's a huge delay from when I talk and when it's sent. It's massively delayed.
It is a delay. Like, I'm sorry.
I don't think you understand, Regan. But by the time you hear me, 10 minutes have passed, probably.
No, I would say about 30 seconds.
That's still a long time.
It's enough that it's like maybe anywhere from 15 to 20 seconds, 30 seconds. I use the vibration of the ground via Morse code. I need to relearn Morse code. I forgot how Morse code works.
Okay.
Yes.
Someone drew Shiva from Splatoon 3 with Baharish.
Oh, you and your Splatoon waifus.
Do you know what Bahaj is?
No, I don't.
It's the funny little IKEA shark, and I really want one. I really want one of the IKEA sharks. I don't know what he is. My friend Jolene, she sent me a picture of like the IKEA shark. I just said like the Swedish name of it, and ever since she sent that, I've wanted one. She went and bought like a huge one, and she sends photos of it every day. And I'm incredibly jealous, and I don't know why. I don't collect plushies, but I fucking want the huge IKEA shark. You need to rise up.
Wait, why is there a riot happening in my chat? What is happening in my chat? I look away for a few minutes. What is happening in my chat?
You'll be back. Soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to... Okay, join in. You'll be back. Time will tell. You'll remember that it's only when
God,
Hell
that
yeah.
I love. One day we gotta do a Hamilton sing along, dude. Just
Wait, for real?
for real.
I'm a shit singer. I'm
So
completely
am
out of
I.
it. I'm horrible.
So am I. You've heard me sing. It's awful. We'll still do it
I
anyway.
was actually bad. I have this real bad habit where when I'm really low on energy.
Jesus Christ! What the hell is happening in my chat? You guys, listen. You and Regan show up, and everything in my chat goes to shit. What is happening here? I mean, this went from a retrospective, calm, chill stream to whatever this is now.
Regan and I are actually we're actually
Y'all are gods of chaos. That's what y'all are.
we are. I'm a
Y'all
little anarchy boy.
You guys come into my chat, come into my streams, you cause trouble. Your funky little funkiness, and I love you guys for it.
Hilarious.
I love you guys for it, but oh my god. Oh, right. Regan, you gotta hear this. I got something for you. I got something for you, I got something for Cal.
Wait, what'd you get me?
No, you have to wait.
Is it Yowie? Did you make Yowie of us?
You have to wait. No, you have to wait. Shut up. You have to wait.
Is it Yowie?
You have to wait.
Is it Yowie?
No, it's not yaoi. It's wholesome.
Okay.
I can tell you that much. It's wholesome. But no, you gotta wait. Just like I told you last night, you gotta wait. You have to wait. You have to wait until I'm done.
Regan and I do have erotica written about us.
Come, Wasabi Man, why are you having a chat revolution here? Do I not treat you well? Do you not feel loved here?
Okay, you know what you need to do, Kay?
What?
Okay, so I was playing Cult of the Lamb earlier, so I know exactly what you need to do. You need to convince them that we're running out of food. That there is nothing to eat but grass. And you have all the grass. You convince them that grass is the only thing that they can eat, and you convince them that grass is good for them, and they want the grass. And they eat the grass.
Is that what you're doing to the occult male? You're just feeding them grass?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
No wonder! No wonder!
That's not even a bit. They are, yeah.
No wonder I left.
Grass and thriving.
No wonder I left.
No, this is a recent development.
No wonder,
where basically I had the option to either turn them into cannibals.
You were better off doing the cannibal thing.
Not really. Because strategically, making them eat grass had originally the negative effects where they would hate me.
Mm-hmm.
But then I convinced them that God told me that grass is good for you because grass comes directly from the ground. So the transference of energy goes from ground to grass to you. It's the quickest way.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were like, yeah, now they just eat grass and they love it, and they get full. Mm. So I've just been like, I have so much grass, they literally can't starve. It's the best thing in the world.
Jesus Christ. You are...
Okay, Regan just sent me a screenshot of chat.
Why? I'm wondering why is there a revolution in my chat happening right now?
Why's there a revolution?
Why is there a revolution? I love you guys so much. Why are you revolting against me? I mean...
I don't know.
Am I not good enough?
I don't know, I guess you gotta rise up. When you're living on your knees, you rise up. Tell your brother that he's gotta rise up. Tell your sister that she's gotta rise up.
Okay, let's stop before Disney comes after. Let's stop before. Let's stop it. Let's please stop before Disney comes after my ass. Thank you.
Disney can't do shit. Disney doesn't own Hamilton.
Yes, it is.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They own the rights to like one recording of it. They don't own Hamilton.
They own the rights, my guy.
Does that mean King George is a Disney king? Does Disney?
That's a terrible revelation, isn't it?
They doesn't own Hamilton. Shut up. No. No, Disney doesn't own Hamilton.
Okay, good.
No, okay, I know what you're talking about, Regan, but Disney doesn't own Hamilton. Disney owns that recording of Hamilton. They own a franchise. Okay, right? Okay, listen. If I go into Melbourne and I buy a McDonald's, right?
You buy a McDonald's.
I don't own McDonald's. I don't own McDonald's. I own that franchise of McDonald's. Yeah, he is. That's Howard Hamilton. They made a spin-off about him where he starts a political revolution. Because he gets sent back in time, I believe. I believe he smokes Walter's meth and goes back in time. And then he starts the American Revolution.
Jesus Christ, what is my chat devolved into?
The secrets are held within? What are you talking about?
Huh?
I already laughed at the funny Irish joke. What are you talking about?
I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm just having.
Regan's insane.
I'm just having a good time.
You're having a good time?
I'm having a good
It's
time.
3:21 a.m.
Go to bed. It's so
Make
late.
me.
We're not having this argument again. You made me cry last time. I was upset with you. I was legitimately upset with you. Like, you threatened to watch the Lord of the Rings extended cut marathon without me. That hurts.
I didn't do that.
Yes, you did. You hurt my feelings with that, bruh. I was gonna cry. I was legitimately about to cry. I was like, you wouldn't. I was gonna cry. I was like, you wouldn't do that to me.
I do that every few months. I just watch it by myself when I'm real sad.
I like watching the marathon. I don't get many people to watch it with though.
I remember one time we were at we weren't at Regan's place. We were at one of Regan's friends' place, and we were gonna do a Lord of the Rings marathon, and then everyone got tired. We didn't.
Boo! Weak sauce.
Yeah, it was very weak sauce.
Listen, if I have to, I will sit my ass down and watch the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy. I will make sure I have all the snacks, pee beforehand. I ain't going nowhere.
Pee?
Pee.
Petey's nuts. Got him.
Where's your username? I'm taking you off. You lost your mod privilege. You lost your mod
My
privileges.
username is M.
There we go. Mod privileges.
A.
Remove moderator.
G.
Oh, I can put you in timeout. I'm gonna put you on
You
timeout.
can't do that.
I can absolutely
You can't
do
do that.
I can absolutely.
Do it. I dare you.
Nah, I'm not that mean.
Do it. Do it. Do it right now. I dare you. Do it.
No.
Do it. Do it.
Girls don't pee. Yes, they do. Who told
That's
you that
not
lie?
true. Regan. Think about garbanzo beans.
What?
Think about garbanzo beans. What they're called? Yeah, they're called garbanzo
Katie's a
beans.
girl?
Right?
I know. Isn't that a revelation? Yes, I am a girl.
That is a Resident Evil revelation.
Yes, I am a girl. Isn't it devastating?
Actually, Katie's a woman.
I am an owner of a uterus. It's devastating, I know.
That's horrible.
Yes. I technically I'm gender fluid, but biologically, yes, I am of the female kind.
Well, biologically doesn't matter.
Biology's a myth.
Okay, speaking of biology, right?
Oh, God,
Did you...
Yes.
Alright.
Be mindful now.
Alright.
I do keep...
No.
Jokes aside...
What I'm gonna say...
I was gonna say,
what I'm gonna say is perfectly fine.
Okay, because jokes aside, my channel is a safe space for everybody.
No, I respect that completely. I think everyone has the right to be who their best them.
Yes, exactly. Thing.
This is not going the direction you think.
Okay.
Hey, you went to high school, right?
Yes.
What color is the science folder? You know how each folder is color coded with each book?
Depends on the kind of book.
Okay, so what color was science for you?
For me? Oh God, I don't remember.
Yeah, which folder did you put it in? Because people, there's been this debate on Twitter, and I say that science the science folder is black, and here's why. Because the dark magic, black, white magic, and witchcraft it was basically science that people didn't understand. Science is not blue. Blue is humanities. Because blue for the sky, blue for the water.
See, I did blue for humanities as well.
Yeah, blue for humanities, thank you. And then English is green.
I did... Really? I did purple for English. But then again, I liked purple, so...
Really? Purple was... I don't know what purple was for me. English was green. And then maths was red because I hated it.
Yeah.
And Italian was... No, maths was white, and because it was pure bullshit. And then Italian was red. And then purple was music. I have a real sad story about music. Science is orange? Why is science orange? Orange is fruit tech. Maths is blue. Maths is not blue. Humanities is blue. See what I mean? Like it still started an argument, but not the one that you thought it was.
I mean, I'm not one to talk very much because for me, my folders were all cute. Were all like cutesy shit, so it didn't really matter. Plus, I kind of
cutesy.
Like I had like cute little animal prints, animal print ones.
Oh, cute.
Yes, I had cute.
I thought you were gonna say anime girls. So
that too. There were these anime. Oh my god! For a while, there were these little anime girls you would find specifically in like 99-cent stores. They were like, I think they're called like, oh my god, what's they called? Pretty something.
Dollar shops?
Yeah, like in dollar shops. They're like called Pretty something. Pretty Girl or Pretty Day or something. And they were cute little like chibi anime girls, and they were absolutely adorable. They were like very generic kind of chibi anime girls. I think I still have a planner, like a little mini planner from that time. If I can find it, I'll send you a picture because it was so familiar, but obscure.
It was so based and poggers.
It was based because they were just so cute. They were just these cute little like anime chibi girls. Oh, and I loved them. And I had like folders of them, and I had like planners of them. And I liked them. I liked them very much. They were just really generically cute. And I don't know why I love them so much, and I still do. But I'm like, they don't exist anymore, and I'm so sad about that. They were like adorable. I use the same book style for all my subjects, just labeled them respective classes. See, that's what I did too for my notebooks. I had like one giant binder, and I just sectioned it off and then just kind of put everything in different sections. That was what I did. Just to save my sanity, because I would have notebook. I used to do the thing where I have different notebooks for different subjects, and I almost drove myself crazy doing that. See you later, vegan. See you later. If you're not too busy later, help me. Let's finish the character sheet of mine, because I struggle with doing the character sheet so badly. I struggle really badly.
Fuck.
What did you do?
Never mind.
What did you do? Did you set fire to your room again?
No. I thought the Splatoon Splatfest came out.
You and your Splatoon.
Dude, I cannot express how much. Thank you for stopping by, Regan. See ya.
See you later, Regan.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Anyway,
I love you.
We love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
A fucking Splatoon is... Listen, alright.
You have a love for Splatoon, I get it.
I specifically love Marina from Splatoon 2. I love her so much.
That's your waifu for life.
She is. I love her. I wish she was real. If I could make one fictional character real, it would be Marina from Splatoon 2.
I know nothing about Splatoon because I haven't played it.
Alright.
I know nothing about Splatoon.
So this is the limited knowledge I have, right? In the beginning, there was humans.
No, there's not.
And they did human stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then one day, some really smart human was like, hey, the planet is dying. Our ozone layer is going bad. and the ice is melting, and the humans said, "Oh my god, the people in that country are doing bad thing! Kill them!" And they started a war, and then they were too busy with their wars and everything to notice that the world was ending, and the world ended, and all the humans died, and the little fish people, they evolved, and then they became fish people, and the octopus people, they were manipulated, and they were like bad and stuff, and and they went underground, and then these two little squid girls, they made a really banger song, and the song was so banger that some of the brainwashed child soldiers of the octopuses were like, "Damn, that shit banging. Maybe they're not shit after all. Maybe we're the bad guys." And then they broke out of their hypnosis and went to the surface. Mm-hmm. And then Marina was there, and she's cool, and I love her. That's the story. I'm not even joking. That's not a bit. That's literally the story. I'm not even play the game. That's literally the story.
I will take your word for it.
I'm not even joking. I'm actually serious. It's actually really dark and serious.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking your word for it because it's... Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was fucking insane. I only found out... I guess I actually spoiled the one thing in Splatoon 3, I guess, but it...
I don't care. It's a game where it's a game
I mean,
where
chat cares. It's literally one minor thing.
It's basically just paintball with squid people, and I don't care about.
No, it's not. It's so much more, right?
With storyline.
I was talking about the storyline, alright? After the story, because the storyline is different to the normal gameplay. After you get to the surface and shit, there are waifus, right?
Okay.
And every couple of months, every couple of weeks, every couple of months, you have to pledge your loyalty. You have to like bend the knee and be dubbed a knight of the house of your chosen waifu to defend their honor in an opinion poll that is decided by splatting stuff, by painting the ground, right? Sometimes the opinion can be something like Pearl being like, Marina being like, "I love tomato sauce," and Pearl being like, "Damn, bitch, I love mayonnaise." And then Marina says that she doesn't like the texture of mayonnaise in her mouth, which is it's fine because Marina has sensory processing issues because she's autistic, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But when Marina said that mayonnaise was disgusting, I questioned my loyalty. I switched sides. For the first time in Splatoon 2 history, I went with Pearl's team and thought maybe Pearl was based. And then I went back to Marina because I love her. What was I talking about again? How did this start? What was I talking about?
I don't know anymore. I
don't know either.
I just know that you love your squid waifus. That's all.
She's an octopus. Okay, she's an octopus.
You love your cephalopod waifus.
I do love my cephalopod waifus.
Yes, and I can respect it. But
I love them. I love Marina and I love Shiva, and I'm slowly starting to like Pearl more.
It's like the movie Elysium.
You don't understand what I'm talking about, do you?
I really don't. I checked out halfway. Fine. I checked out halfway
you
through.
Should get Splatoon 3 and then play with me.
You know, I might. Let me see how everything is after I Oh crap! I forgot to put that on another layer. Let me see how everything is after I get my my computer stuff. Because I'm getting a new table. I'm getting a new chair. I need to, because my table is now starting to fall apart, which is depressing. This is what I get from getting hand-me-downs from Creator. Like, cheap bastard.
I would buy it for you, but I can't.
You're fine. I wouldn't ask you to anyway.
No, I literally can't, because I don't even know how that would even work.
I mean, weird international shipping crap, but again, I would not ask.
That sounds like a terrible book. But just put it on your throne or whatever.
I made a throne. I don't know how it works, and I don't have the patience to try. And I will buy it myself. I would feel bad if anyone bought anything for me like that.
Oh, it says Little Miss donate fucking $80 or whatever it was.
Listen, shush! That went for a good cause, didn't it?
Yes.
It was the start of our friendship. And other stuff. What did I donate that for you for again? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
What did you use that money for? I forgot.
It's best that we leave that forgotten.
Right. Just text it in the chat for me, because I forgot.
No, it's best we leave it forgotten. It doesn't matter.
Right. It was something weird, wasn't it?
It was to go towards funding some creative stream ideas I had.
Right.
They weren't super creative.
Either way, I was happy to support the homie. And that's how our friendship started, actually. Which is funny. And great.
Yeah, you literally built my friendship. Money can buy happiness. It literally can. Like, anyone who says money can't buy happiness is obviously poor.
That's fucked. That's mean. Don't say that.
Money can buy happiness. I don't know who the fuck says it can't.
I mean,
it's an actual lie.
I mean, at the end of the day, happiness is what you make of it, whether you're rich or poor. Although
no, but you can buy happiness.
Oh no, I agree with you. I agree with the premise of what you're saying, 100%. It takes a lot of that stress that comes with being poor, so people can actually end up being happy for once.
Did I tell you about the time I took an editing / filming job from like the super rich upper class family?
No, you haven't. What happened?
Like, did I tell you, like, they asked me, like, 50,000 edits, like, changes to the thing.
Oh, my.
So basically, I'll keep it vague, because these people will actually come after me if I spread info about it.
Oh, God, okay.
And that's not even a joke, they'll fucking... They'll be like, we didn't give you consent to talk about this. And then they'll, like, hit me with, like, $1 million fine, and then I'll have to sell Regan's kidneys and liver.
Oh, my. Can we not do that?
That's a joke they won't, but they will get pissed at me. So I'll keep it extremely vague.
Yeah.
So they were having a party, a birthday celebration for the mother who's the owner of the family business currently. And it was a shitty rainy day. They kept on bringing up her dead husband.
Oh shit.
For some reason.
Oh Jesus Christ.
And because I think they were throwing the celebration, because it wasn't like a huge milestone, it was like 58 or something. Like, it was a weird number, it wasn't even like a milestone number. But they're having a huge celebration. Because I'm pretty sure it's because her husband died like a year or two ago, and she's like not over it.
Well, I wouldn't be
Which
either.
And no, you don't get it. It wasn't like... I feel bad, like, saying this, but, like, they're rich enough, if it was available, they could just be like, George, I'm using a filler name, George is dead, oh no, well, let's go download his consciousness into an AI body, they have enough money where they could do that. Like, no issue.
Oh, they're that kind of rich.
Yeah, like, insanely rich.
Oh, like freezing the head and reviving them later kind of rich.
Yeah, like, quote-unquote, I'm gonna use quote-unquote, as they justify it, old money rich.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I don't feel heavily bad. And kind of the entire party just fucking sad and stuff. And then when I was editing it, they were like, she looks real sad. Can you make her look happy? And in my head, I'm like, dude, no, I can't, because you kept on talking about really sad shit. And
it's like altered carbon. Right.
That's like altered carbon? What's altered carbon?
Movie. Or comic.
What are we talking about?
I don't know anymore.
I don't know what's going on.
My attention is split 4 different ways now.
I think I'm actually suffering from delirium at the moment.
I think I am too. Wasabi! I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, my friend.
Delirium was my 3rd favorite, psychosis.
Psychosis.
Rate your top 5 psychosis.
Shit, hallucinations, delirium.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Night terrors.
That's pretty cool.
Sleep paralysis. This is 4, right? What's my
new...
altered state due to hallucinogenic drugs. There we go.
Very nice.
Hallucinogenics.
If I ever conducted a job interview for my business, that's going to be a question on it. What are your top 5 favorite psychosi?
Yeah, that's it.
And if they don't treat the question 100% seriously, they're not going to be hired.
I don't know how anyone will treat that seriously. And I know you're
It's
being
serious
serious.
question.
I know you're being serious, but not everyone will think it that way.
No, I'm not being serious at all. But they have to prove that they're like willing to like be my yes man if they want to work for me. They have to like really want the job.
Right.
Oh yeah, Kay, have you seen Cyberpunk Edge Runners yet?
No.
It's the Cyberpunk 2077 tabletop RPG based video game anime adaptation.
I haven't. Ooh, this is very yellow. Let me just not have that yellow. Let me lighten that up. That is very brightly yellow. That is not the yellow I want. Lighten it up, but not pastel. Pastel yellow.
Hey, you were talking it so fucking fast.
Okay, good enough. I'm just finishing up the last of my painting here. I'm just finishing up the last of my painting here. I am almost done. Edge runners slap hard. Everything from Trigger slaps though.
It's real good. It's legitimately good. I thought it would be shit.
Oh.
And then I was like, Regan. Look, I was mooching off Regan's Netflix. And I was like, I'll give it a shot. And
I did it on the wrong layer. Okay.
Wait, Kay, it's okay. I'm watching the footage back in time. I'll quickly tell you. I'll alter the timeline.
Dude,
I told you wrong layer right before you did it. Oh no! I didn't get to stop you in time!
It's fine.
I tried to stop it, but it would have caused time paradox.
Don't worry about that. I can fix it. I can fix everything. Worst case scenario, I just delete the layer and do it all over again.
I can fix him! I can fix him!
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
Listen,
I can fix him, and then it cuts to him, and it's like Jason Voorhees.
Twat.
Do you know who Jason Voorhees is?
I do. You forget. You forget. I'm a horror movie buff. Of course I do.
You are a horror movie person. I'm not super a horror movie person. I have like horror series I enjoy.
I am a horror movie buff.
I want to watch Hellraiser. It seems interesting.
Hellraiser is fun.
It seems weird.
It's fun.
I saw a little thingy of it when it was like, this thing hurts, which is good, which means I like it, which means I hate it, which means I like it, which means it hurts. It was a little bit. It was a funny little parody. It was a goofy little thing with Principal Pinhead.
Mm-hmm. Oops. How do I mess up my own? I have a weird little delay happening here. I hate that signature so much. Oh god. Cheers.
Hate's a really strong word.
Hate is a strong word, and I don't like using that word. But, great dislike. It's a bit of a mouthful.
You know, out of a mouthful.
What happened?
You know, out of a mouthful.
There we go, and it is done. Congratulations, I finished the thing.
Congrats!
It looks so cute! And it's accurate to real life!
Oh, I'm sorry, Kay, I accidentally disliked your stream.
You disliked my stream?
It looks great! It was an accident, I accidentally tapped the wrong button.
You disliked my stream?
I didn't dislike it.
You don't like my stream?
No, I hate it. I'm only friends with you for clout. I'm after your 82,000 million subscribers.
I wish I had that many subscribers. I wish I had that many subscribers. But yes, there it is. There's me and me.
That looks awesome.
The real...
It's you and you.
Yes. And it's accurate to real life.
It's actually really horrible that whenever you go outside, you have to pretend that you're not a cat girl.
Yeah, it sucks. It doesn't reflect the real me. The real me is a cat girl.
The real you is a cat girl.
The real me is a cat girl.
The real me can't be comprehended by mortal eyes.
That's terrifying. That's a terrifying thought. But yeah, there we go. Terrifying. It is finished. I'll probably post this later on Twitter. I like
it. It's really good.
I'm gonna post this later on Twitter. I like
Twitter.
Twitter. It's really the only social media platform I'm active on anymore.
Twitter's a horrible, terrible place.
VTuber Twitter's not that bad. It's not.
You're looking in the wrong places. Yes, it is.
At least the places I'm looking at.
The sheer amount of people who are just like, you said that you you hate women. It's like, no, I didn't. Yes, you did. Cancel this man. It's like, dude, all I said was I'm gay. People get canceled over the dumbest shit because people refuse to like talk and be like, hey, what did you mean by this?
Just because people don't talk no more.
And if people were just like instead of going to like the extreme option, just entered DMs and said, hey, you said this, did you mean this? And they're like, no, man, I didn't mean this. It's like the classic Twitter argument, like, I like pancakes. Oh, what, you hate waffles? It's like, no, it's a completely different thought.
Right.
You can like both.
You can like both.
Exactly.
It's just, I was talking about that earlier in the stream too, like, people, it's difficult to have an opinion on the internet anymore because then people want to make it an argument. You know, they want to say, oh, your opinion isn't the same as my opinion, so that's a big problem, blah, blah, blah. Like, opinions aren't meant to be argued over. They're just thoughts. They're thoughts.
Yeah. Like, this isn't, something like that happened a couple months back, and I had to take a break from Twitter for a while. There's these movies, which I think aren't very good movies, that have a lot of issues.
Right.
But I really like them. I think they're fun movies, but I think they've got huge issues and don't adapt the source material very well at all.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I bring them up, people are like, you just don't understand, fuck you, I can't believe you hate this, fucking dox him. I was like, dude, I like the movies, I just think there's problems with it.
Right, like, not everything is gonna be perfect, you know? Just because you think it's, like, because one person thinks it's a perfect thing, doesn't mean that it's perfect for everybody else. You know?
Like, you can like something a shit ton, but still be like it has problems. Like me with Kingdom Hearts. I fucking love Kingdom Hearts. I take its story very seriously. But when people are like, haha, look, it's Goofy with Sephiroth, and I'm like, yeah, that is really silly. Like, I take it seriously, but it's dumb when you think about it, and I love it.
Mm-hmm. For a second I thought I was doxing myself, but no, I'm just saving my work. Oh.
You did dox yourself. Your full name came up.
Did it really?
No, nothing came up at all. I don't think anything comes up.
Oh my god.
Unless we're sharing your actual screen name.
Oh god, don't do that to me. My heart almost jumped out of my throat.
Don't you look at your own stream?
I do, but I never know if like something will pop up until like the last minute.
I actually got really worried. I played Doki Doki Literature Club Plus on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very slight, vague spoilers for Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I played it against solo.
Mm-hmm.
And when you play it, at a certain point in the game, it something happens and it says where you save the game. So C drive /users / your full name.
Oh shit, no thank you.
And then I realized, oh shit, I've streamed this game. So I had to go back and look at my stream of the game to see if my full name showed up. And it didn't, because the game's clever, and whenever it detects that you're streaming it, like, you know, when something else is capturing it, it replaces that full name with a jump scare instead.
That's hilarious.
Well, it's cool, it's interesting, it avoided doxing me.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, yes.
Yeah, but if you stream and it doesn't do that,
Doxing
it just
lore.
jump scares you.
Doxing lore. Nothing happened.
Lore?
Lore.
Yeah, give us a lore fact. One lore fact.
The reason my hair is short is because when I first started hunting anomalies, I had one particular anomaly grab me by my hair and swing me around in a circle, and then yeeted me into a building. And ever since then, yeah, and I got really badly hurt, and Creator was really pissed about it, so he cut my hair very short, and then it took a while for it to grow out to the length that it is now. And then that's when I've kept it short ever since. Because I used to have long hair. If you see my Twitter pictures, I had long hair. I used to have very long hair. I posting kid pictures of when I was a small wee child. Oh no, I think I have another picture from when I was a wee child. I don't know if I posted it yet. I probably haven't. I should post that soon.
A wee child?
A wee tiny baby.
A wee child?
I have one where Creator was holding me when I was like 6 years old.
A wee child?
I have another one when I was 7 years old. I remember this particular picture. I woke up Creator early in the morning so he could braid my hair, and he was not happy about that, but he did it anyway. I'll probably post that later.
That'd be pog.
Yeah. But yeah, there's that funky little picture of me, myself, and I. The me and the person behind the me. The person behind me looks very tired.
Behind? The persona?
The persona. The real...
Persona 6?
The IRL persona.
Kay, are you telling me that you're in Persona 6?
I wish.
Holy shit, what if Persona 6 is about VTubers?
I would love to see myself in the Persona 6, the Persona art style. I would cry. Someone do fan art of that. If anyone sees this fan art, or wants to do fan art of me, make me into a Persona character. I would love that. I like the art style.
If you were a Persona character, you'd be. Let me think. I've only played parts of 2, a little bit of 1 because 1's shit. I don't care what anyone says. 3, 4, and 5. You'd be. Who would you be?
I don't know.
You'd
I'm not overtly familiar with Persona. I'll be honest.
You'd be. I forgot what her name is. She's the one character in Persona 3 that I don't care about. Literally the only one.
All right, I'm going back to my bedroom space. Hold on. Boop. Bedroom space.
What's her name? She's a boring one. You're Fuka from Persona 3. Like I'm not saying you're boring. Like the character's boring, but you have the same personality as the character. Not meaning that you're boring, but like her personality when she's not boring is very similar to you.
Lovely. Hold on a second. I gotta put the table away. Hold on. I gotta put my table away. Hold on.
I can't believe you put the table into your bedroom.
Ah, there we go. There we go. And I gotta move. I should probably move. I'm gonna be moving things over real quickly. Yay, we're back in my bedroom space. It feels so much more comfortable being back here. And moving you over because chat was covering you. There we go. My best friend.
I'm your best friend?
You're my best friend. Why do you say that? Why do you say that like it's the most incredible thing you've ever heard? Like the most like unbelievable.
Because not very many people call me their best friend.
I'm your best friend. Well, I can't call you my best friend? Am I not
allowed?
Not
very many people do.
Am I not allowed?
Wait, what the fuck?
Am I not allowed to be your best friend?
No, you can be my best friend.
Okay. I was actually gonna start crying. I was like, wait, no, but I consider you one of my best friends. But yes, now we're in bedroom space, and I think I'm gonna end the stream, because this stream has been going on for almost 4 hours now, which wasn't what I intended.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I just time. That's why I said, what the fuck?
Right. Oh no. But Cal, thank you for joining me on the last bit of my stream. And thank you everyone for coming and joining me on this chill stream. It was very chill, it was very fun, it was very introspective, and then it got really weird and chaotic, which I, of course, always love. Always love when it's chaotic here.
On my streams, everything I do is chaotic. I'm actually chaos incarnate.
That is true. Every time you come on my stream, it gets really weird and chaotic. You and Regan.
Yeah, Regan actually is a shackle for my chaos. When Regan's around, I get slightly less chaotic, because Regan tells me no.
But it's always a joy, always a pleasure, always a joy to have you both on my stream. I don't know. Now I feel tired. I feel so tired now. But it was so much fun. It was so much fun. So thank you for joining me, friend. You're the best.
You are welcome.
You're the best. You're the best. But yeah. So thank you everybody for coming to the stream. I hope everyone has a wonderful and happy Friday. Have a wonderful and safe weekend. Have lots of fun or chill out and relax, whichever you're gonna do. Just make sure you do it safely and responsibly. Stop that. I want everyone to have a wonderful day.
Okay.
Yeah. And have a happy weekend, and I will see you Monday for the Monday morning chats. Enjoy, everybody. Enjoy your weekends. I love you all so very much. And remember, hug your friends. Tell someone you love them. And be a force for good in the world, because goodness knows the world needs more goodness. And enjoy your weekends, and I will see you guys on Monday. I love you all so very, very much. And Cal, thank you for being here. I love you too, friend. He disappeared. He did disappear. Alright.
No, I didn't. I'm still here.
Oh, you went really quiet, so I was like, oh no, you disappeared. Alright, I'm ending the stream. Bye, guys!